Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rewriting Wrestling History, your place for rewriting famous wrestling matches and events through video game engines. Anthony here, and joining me as always is Larry. Larry, welcome back.
We are here where the 5 or 4 strive to survive here at Survivor Series.
Yes, and for this month's pay-per-view, actually, we are doing Survivor Series 1989, the third Survivor Series in WWF history, and also the first one where they switched to a 4-on-4 format instead of the 5-on-5.
Yes, that's why I had to catch myself, because I love that original tagline. You know, teams of 5 strive to survive. But then Vince is probably like, you know what? We can save a lot of money by dropping one person per team.
Well, I actually think what they wound up doing is they dropped it to 4-on-4s just because they didn't have the roster to handle 5-on-5s anymore.
And to be honest with you, I got, as much as Survivor Series is a great concept, I think the 4-on-4 flowed better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it worked out a little bit better. Because sometimes with those 5-on-5s, you always had that fifth member. You know, that was like...
The odd fifth one. Yeah, why is Scott Casey on the Survivor Series team?
Exactly. Well, there you go. That's Vince going, you know what? We also need to trim this roster.
Yes, exactly. So we got 5 matches on this show, and all of them, to be honest with you, this was one of my favorite Survivor Series in history, in all of Survivor Series history, just because I thought of these 5 matches that we're about to, watch, possibly rewritten, I thought they were the most even matches between all of the teams. Like, they were unpredictable in terms of like either side could have won, and I would have believed it.
No, you're right. I'm looking at the lineup right now. We're going to get through them as we go through this. Big Boss Man makes his way down to the ring, and it might be safe to say that the majority of this video is going to be the entrances, because back then, for the most part, did the heels come out as a team? It's been a while since I actually saw this.
So in this one, for the most part, most of the teams came out together.
Okay, you know what? You're right. I'm starting to remember that.
Yeah. So and there were some odd things that were done. Like for example, in this one, for this opening match, Dream Team versus Enforcers, all of the wrestlers came out the way that you're seeing them now with the 6.
You're right. You know what? You're right, because usually they use like the team captain's theme, and they all came out for the heels.
But
I think
yeah. But then on the other side, for the faces, oddly enough, for this match, everybody except Dusty Rhodes came out with Brutus Beefcake's entrance theme, and then Dusty came out on his own.
Okay, makes sense.
Right, which was strange. But then the other matches, it was weird how they all did their entrances in a different way. In some of them, like when we get to the $1 Million Team, and even in the last match with the Heenan Family, they were already in the ring.
Yes.
When the matches start, before, so we didn't get their entrances.
The old jobber entrance. Yeah.
Yes, and what you'll actually see here on this show, we're just talking because we're trying to get through the entrances here.
Well, hold on. I do want to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Brutus Beefcake, one of the best theme songs of the era.
Yes, I did enjoy his.
Yes.
But I will say that when I did these matches, after I did this first one where they all had separate entrances, I had to go back and be like, okay, we can't go through this with every one of them. So no, because it's a long running entrance. So obviously, you see how I've edited these down, but for the rest of the matches on the card, I actually created the teams in tag team creation, so they all come out at once.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, just to make it easier.
And also, we just want to make mention, and this is more not, we're not getting plugs for this, we're not getting paid for it, but to be fair, if you want to watch the original pay-per-view to compare it to what we're doing here, this is, Survivor Series 1989 is available on WWE Vault. Of course, you can get these pay-per-views on Netflix as well, and it's very fun. Also, through Vault, sometimes if you want to watch the full event, they do have some of the individual matches. Like the Hulkamaniacs versus the $1 Million Team is by itself on Vault. So check it out to compare and contrast.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll find that these matches were like, again, for one of my favorite pay-per-views, one of my favorite Survivor Series, this was just really, really fun to put together and to watch, to see how a video game would make this run, especially when we always deal with like tag team matches in video games are notorious for going really, really long because people up the pace.
Oh, terrible.
And I will share this when I ran this specific match the first time, I had to run it a second time because I got about, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes into this specific match. Tito Santana got counted out, right? And he was supposed to be eliminated. But for some odd reason, the game glitched. He was listed on the bottom as being eliminated, but he didn't leave the ring. And he went back up on the apron, and he got tagged back in as if nothing happened. And then at a certain point, I think when somebody else...
hold on. Right off the bat, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but right off the bat, Dusty has a sleeper on the model.
He just wants to. He just wants to end it. But then, so then in the original one, after somebody got eliminated on the enforcers, it all like froze.
Oh wow, interesting.
I think Tito might have done the elimination.
Tito was ignoring the referee, like, you know what? Yes. I'm tired of all this. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yes. And by the way, a big splash off the top rope, definitely not a Dusty Rhodes match.
No, that was not a. In fact, Dusty's looking a little slim here tonight.
Yeah. He lost a little weight for this match.
Just a little bit.
But he still got his big birthmark on his stomach.
Yes. Pounding away on the model. And we've talked about it in the past. I'm curious to see at what point we get the model and Tito Santana in the ring at the same time. Definitely something that we've addressed many times before. The two of them with their epic breakup of Strike Force, never getting that real one-on-one match, that blow-off. But, Ben Brown is just absolutely...
He's beating everybody.
You ruined the show last time, Tito. I'm taking care of this now.
Yeah, basically. Well, yeah, because like, if you watch some of our weekly matches, we had the Intercontinental Championship Tournament from 1990, and I had talked about how I wanted Tito Santana and Rick Martel in the finals to finally get that match I've always wanted to see, and we clearly did not get that because they were both eliminated in the first round.
That tournament went haywire from the get-go.
That went, the first time in our history where every single match was a rewritten match.
Yep. Boss Man breaking up the one count.
Yes. And by the way, the rules that we're going with on this show, whether it's rewritten or preserved, is just by team, not by survivors, because that would be almost impossible to do.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. Imagine if that, though. But, maybe I'll track on a side as kind of a side bet. We'll see what's going on. But, all right, so team-wise, Big Boss Man tagged in, big neck breaker by the Boss Man.
Yeah, and look at Bad News Brown playing by the rules so far. Tagging out cleanly. Whoa,
yeah, right? Look at the power by the Boss Man. Big power slam, basically on top of Bad News Brown, who was notorious for never playing well with others.
That's right.
Let's see how that plays out here.
Well, 2 years in a row, he walked out on his team and got counted out. Now, granted, in 1989, Bad News Brown was not supposed to be part of this Survivor Series team. He was only a member of this team because Akeem was injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did they mention that? I'm trying to remember if they mentioned that during the original show. They might have.
I don't think they did, but he was one of the replacements on this show, one of two.
Well, the other one is epic that we'll get to when we get there.
Yes.
The replacement.
So, but in this match, leading up to this match on WWF television at the time, it was Akeem in the graphic for this for the enforcing.
I might have remembered
which made total sense, right?
Oh, 100%, absolutely.
Towers.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, Tito now tagged in, and Boss Man just unloading on Tito Santana.
Yep. And by the way, Dusty Rhodes and the Boss Man also, we never really got a proper... Did we get a proper one-on-one match for their feud? I don't think we did.
I feel like maybe on Saturday night's main event.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because funny enough, a match they just dropped on YouTube, isolated match.
Tito.
Wait. Got a 2. No, only 2 count. Oh. I'll give that one to Bruce Beefcake as an assist.
Oh yeah, well he got a little confused and fell out on the outside of the ring before he ran in. Tito's recovering here.
We did get with Dusty Rhodes and Honky Tonk Man at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
And Dusty came out with the nightstick. Yeah, so he was in the middle of that feud. with Boss Man, but I feel like that blow off was maybe a Saturday night's main event.
Actually, you are correct. It was Saturday night's main event.
Boss Man Slam. I'm sorry. Oh, Tito comes in for the save.
No, always. Yeah, just break up my conversation if there's a pin. Saturday night's main event, November 25th. So right after this event.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, right.
First time we got the Honky Tonk Man in the ring. These two also epic feud from WrestleMania 4.
Yes.
Oh.
It also wasn't too long after this when Boss Man turned babyface.
Yes, which was always still. I gotta look. I don't think I've ever found where that happened. You know what I mean?
It was something. Wasn't it $1 Million Man related?
Possibly. He's always somehow involved.
Yeah, it was something DiBiase related.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, but it did happen shortly after this, so I felt like they had to wrap up the Dusty Rhodes story with him so they could get into that.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, because Boss Man and Akeem went one-on-one at WrestleMania 6. So
correct.
That would make sense there.
And the story behind it, as Beefcake's getting beat up by the Honky Tonk Man. Also here, notable, these two faced each other at WrestleMania 4 for the Intercontinental title.
Great match, too, for the Intercontinental title.
And here comes the Rooster.
Big high knee by the Rooster. 2. No, I only get to 1 count.
And actually, because I have this pay-per-view ingrained in memory, Honky Tonk Man was pinned by a high knee in this match by Brutus Beefcake.
Can we just talk about that for a moment? The history of Survivor Series and the history of, like, the clothesline pin.
Yes.
That would happen. And usually to Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, Justin Hawk Bradshaw and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. It seemed to get pinned by clotheslines. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I get. Sometimes you got to get someone out of the match quickly. Yes. But the Survivor Series was notorious for those oddball moves.
My understanding too, again digging into just WWF, WWE history in general, is that one of the reasons why Survivor Series stopped being tag team elimination matches is because Vince McMahon felt it was too unrealistic for how quickly people would get eliminated with small moves, but you had to do it because there were so many people that had to get pinned. Because they would have, like, on a regular one-on-one match, they'll have, like, a 20-minute match with all these near falls and stuff, and then at Survivor Series, like, 3 minutes in, somebody loses.
Yeah, which is funny coming from Vince, because he's the guy who's booking it. We got, no, Boss Man breaking that one up. Oh, Boss Man going over the top. If we remember, there was that
Okay, wait a minute.
What a top rope moonsault, springboard, might I say, top rope moonsault by the Red Rooster.
Okay, so for whoever created the Red Rooster in Community Creations, you didn't do the best job.
Giving him Rey Mysterio's moves is very interesting.
Yeah, he looks great
from the second rope.
I disagree with this completely.
Epic Honky Tonk.
Get rid of him, Honky. Okay, no, get rid of him. Bad news.
Yeah, here comes Bad News Brown.
I'll take that mismatch.
Going back a little bit with kind of how Vince felt about Survivor Series. Remember, there was that moment for a little while. He was getting rid of Survivor Series altogether.
Yeah, and that was the reason I heard why. Because of the whole, unrealistic eliminations of people.
High knee. This could be realistic, and it is. The Red Rooster has been eliminated. We are now 4-3 as Dusty Rhodes takes up the mantle now.
Still to this day, surprised me that he wasn't eliminated first in 1989.
Rooster?
Yeah, it was Tito.
Wait
a minute.
2. No, we'll only get a 2 count. Yeah, I'm not going to keep track of the rewritten eliminations, like you said, and we're just going to stick with teams who won.
Oh, no. I will call out all of that stuff because I still.
All right. Oh, here we go. Cover. 1, 2. No, break it up. Here's what Anthony was talking about earlier with the tag team matches. Of course, the notorious was, what was it? No Mercy. When you were going through the championship road and you had to fight the APA in a hardcore match, 2-on-1.
Oh my gosh, that took me forever. That took me forever.
Oh, we got some action on the outside of the ring.
Oh,
we got a lot of action on the outside of the ring. Honky Tonk Man's like, you know what? I'm just gonna hang out here.
Yeah, Honky's being the smart one. He's like, I'll just stand here, which is actually very, very Honky Tonk.
No, very much so.
We have a mess going on.
2. No, Honky Tonk. See, that's why Honky Tonk Man stayed on the outside.
Yep, very smart move.
Yes. And now Dusty Rhodes unload. Oh, wow. Nice judo.
Nice reversal.
That judo background of Bad News Brown came into play there.
Oh, got a suplex coming.
A suplex.
Suplex.
Almost. Nope, not so much.
Oh,
There he is.
got it.
Now
All right.
and over.
Going back earlier, we were talking about the Big Boss Man turning babyface.
Yeah.
So what happened was...
Oh, look at this cover. Hold on.
Ooh,
Oh,
interesting.
nice cover.
So $1 Million Man paid Slick to have the Big Boss Man steal the $1 Million title back from Jake the Snake.
I don't know where I was during that storyline.
Yep.
That is the first I've ever heard of that in my life. I
And,
have to be honest with you.
Meanwhile...
No,
and
one
then
count.
on an episode of Superstars on February 24th, 1990, Big Boss Man changed his mind, attacked the $1 Million Man, and gave Jake Roberts back his Python Damien. So I guess DiBiase had taken Damien or something.
Okay.
And that's how Big Boss Man turned babyface.
Oh man, I'm sure I watched those shows religiously, but man, I
You
don't.
can't remember all of it.
No, a lot of it.
Oh, hold on, we got a sleeper hold.
Big sleeper here, which was Brutus's finisher. Did he get it? No, he did not.
No, he did. I thought he did too, but alas, that is. Now, see, I would pay money in a video game to just see Bad News Brown just take a walk.
Oh,
Like, in the
100%.
match.
Like that should be in the code for Bad News Brown.
Yes.
But we're going to see him walk anyway because he just got eliminated by
Yes, he did.
Bruce Beefcake. Now it is all evened up, 3-on-3.
Yes.
Boss Man coming in immediately to take the spot and is paying for it right now.
Yep. So.
Cheap shot.
Ooh. So far that on the Enforcer side, that was actually legitimate. Bad News was the first one to leave. On that team.
Literally.
Yes. I mean,
Another sleeper.
Another sleeper. Beefcake's just going to put everybody to sleep.
Might as well do some cutting and some strutting. What is that? Fishnet?
Oh god. Oh my god. Well, that actually, you know what? That just makes me think now. Who were the? It was Gorilla Monsoon, right? For commentary, and who was the other one? Because Heenan.
Yeah, Heenan was busy.
Heenan was preoccupied. Was Ventura?
I'm sure it was probably one of Ventura's last.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it couldn't have been Piper, right? Because Piper was in a match.
No, Piper was in a match. He wasn't calling anything right then.
Yeah.
He was in the middle of his feud with Rick Rude.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to go with. Yeah, it's got to be Ventura.
Yeah, it had to be Ventura, I think.
Yes, it was. It was.
Okay.
It was just a Ventura. No question.
Tito said, "Oh, I thought Tito was going after Martel there for a second on the outside."
He should have been.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Martel, as always, has one up on Tito Santana for as long as I can remember during this feud. Every time. Drove me batty.
No, drove me nuts too. Well, and also, by the way, his backbreaker, which he just did in this match, but his backbreaker, like in a regular match, like the actual model, like he was really good with the backbreaker.
No, he was.
It was a signature move with his.
Rick Martel was, hey, look, it's a former AWA world champion, so.
Yes.
I lost track. Who's leading? The two on the outside, Boss Man and...
No. I don't know.
Did Martel tag in?
He might have tagged. Let's see what happens with Boss Man. Oh, no, it looks like he just won. Yeah, I think it is Tito.
Yeah, no, I think... All right, here we go. So Tito and
all right, we're getting
Martel.
a little bit. We're getting a little bit of that match. Well, Boss Man got in the way there. Tito couldn't get in the ring. Maybe we're
right now. Look, the two of them are just going at it on the outside of the ring.
We're heading to double countout land here.
Is this a power bomb? Up to the railing. Oh my God! Tito Santana is dead.
Wait, no. Martel wants the pin.
He does want the pin, unless he gets accidentally counted out. Where's he going? Martel's having a warrior moment there.
There you go. He set up for the Boston Crab right there.
He should have, because Tito's back is absolutely destroyed.
Yes, it is.
Martel picking up Santana. Big face plant. Holy cow. Now he's still, look at this. He's just taunting him now. But he let Tito get the tag to the American Dream. And now Dream in here.
Got a little confused there.
So this was
Martel still wants Tito, though.
He's got his sights set on Tito Santana.
Okay,
big
what's this?
Power slam. First time ever by Dusty. Dusty with the cover on the model. Only one count. So this was the first Survivor Series with the team names. Is this correct?
That is correct.
And some great team names as well.
Yes. So we had the Dream Team and the Enforcers here, which worked perfectly for the captains.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we had Big Boss Man and Dusty.
Yep.
Then we had the King's Court with Macho King Randy Savage as captain against the 4x4s with Hacksaw Jim Duggan as captain.
Yes, I don't know. Also, something about that always made me giggle.
Yes. And then we had the Hulkamaniacs for obvious reasons.
There is no other.
Also the $1 Million Team for obvious reasons. And another sleeper hold. This is like the 5th sleeper hold of this match.
It's a lot of sleepers. Bruce Beefcake better be getting royalties for each and every one of these. Yep. Jawbreaker, though, by Honky.
We got the Rude Brood with Rick Rude as the team captain. And then Roddy's Rowdies.
I never...
Oh, wait, hold on.
Shake, rattle, and roll. Is this some revenge from SummerSlam?
Nope.
No, kid.
Tito said no.
Nabbit, Tito. Let the match go.
And then the last teams were the Ultimate Warriors, for obvious reasons, against the Heenan family, although Andre the Giant was technically the team captain.
Yes, but that was going to happen no matter what.
Yes. And this was also on the heels of the previous Survivor Series, which was 5-on-5, and it had co-captains, if you remember that.
I do remember the co-captains. I remember growing up, like, watching the first couple till I kind of, put two and two together. I always felt like if the team captain was eliminated, then the match should have ended.
Yeah, well, but the problem is, like, you would have everybody interfering to make sure the team captain didn't get eliminated. Correct.
But,
being elbow on Martel.
Big Martel is not moving. This might be... Nope, Honky's going to think otherwise.
A little too close.
Yep.
And again, what you always run into in tag team matches.
No, 100%. And forget about Survivor Series match.
The other thing, do you know why they had co-captains in 1988?
I got to imagine because of the Mega Powers.
Yes.
There was no way one of them was not going to be a captain.
Well, yeah, because obviously Hulk Hogan had to be a captain.
Hogan's got a pose.
But the Macho Man was the world champion.
Yes, he was.
So they had to do co-captains, which got a little messy when you got to the other teams.
There was a few odd pairings for co-captains, but you do what you got to do.
All right, Dusty, just finish them off. We don't need the
dancing.
Yes.
I like it. Look at this. Where is Sweet Sapphire?
Yeah, because you had you had Ultimate Warrior and Brutus Beefcake were co-captains. Mm-hmm. And then on the other team, it was
wasn't it basically Rhythm and Blues?
No.
It was Honky
It was Honky and the Outlaw Ron Bass.
Okay.
Which made no sense.
I know why, but
it all had to do with the feud at the time.
Oh no, 100%.
Beefcake and Ron Bass were feuding.
Yeah.
So that's why he was that made no sense to me. And then I think it was Duggan. It was Duggan and Jake as co-captains.
I'm not going to remember the co-captains because I'm pretty sure the main event though did not have co-captains.
Yeah, it did. It was it was Twin Towers.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the first one.
Oh no. The first one was just one.
Yeah.
Honky almost got Dusty there.
Yeah, and kind of funny enough with last year's Survivor Series, in 88, Survivor Series 88 is kind of when, like, you saw the Red Rooster starting to take a face turn.
Yes.
But see, for some reason, even the commentators were like, why is the Red Rooster in this match?
Yeah, it was really funny, like, because they hired Terry Taylor because he was really popular in the territories, right? Like,
So it was.
Another super popular, and they bring him in. And, obviously the story behind him was he was supposed to be Mr. Perfect.
In another universe, he is Mr. Perfect.
Right, but they gave that to Kurt Hennig.
Yep.
And so instead of giving him this really cool persona of Mr. Perfect, they go with this whole thing of where Bobby Heenan's his manager, and they have the commentary always saying that he's not that good.
Yeah, no, they really did. You're right.
And even Heenan would say that he's not that good, and he would always. And I remember, he was undefeated when he was a heel until he lost to Tito Santana. I think it was like December of '88, and he turned on Bobby Heenan because Bobby Heenan slapped him or dealt with him and stuff. But before that, he was undefeated in the company, and they kept saying was how terrible he was.
We got another shake, we got another rattle, and a big roll on this one. We had too close to the side.
I was going to say that would have been a WrestleMania 4 revenge right there.
Yeah, seriously. But Honky going to the top. Very uncharacteristic of him.
Well, double axe handle would work. Nope.
But it was a splash of a diving splash there, if I saw it correctly.
But Beefcake's definitely in trouble. Oh, never mind.
Here comes the big boss man, Cobb County, Georgia's own.
Nice.
Oh, big spine buster there. Variation of it.
Was always a fan of the Boss Man.
Always enjoyed the boss man, even as a heel. Oh, big boot to the face.
Actually, to be honest with you, everybody in this match, minus the first 2 that were eliminated, like the 6 we have here, I was always a fan of it. They always put on good matches for the most part. Dusty
No, they did.
The rest of them, yes.
Dusty was maybe for a short time there. Dusty had some good. I mean, WrestleMania.
His matches
6.
were entertaining. They were entertaining.
They would. That's what it was before. It's really.
But the rest of them were really good workers. And another sleeper.
Another sleeper. I feel like the only way these matches can progress is going to be through submissions at this point.
Right? I mean,
as Bossman's wearing down.
I mean, everybody's taking a beating here.
Oh, 100%.
Except for.
But Brutus does not realize there's a tag now.
Uh-oh.
Big clothesline by the Honky Tonk Man, the previously longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Who's the longest now?
Gunther. At 666 days.
Right. Oh, hold on a minute.
Wait a minute. No, wow. 2 count, but a very, very slow kick out. Not even a kick out, just rolling the shoulder.
Yeah, he just kind of rolled the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that the crowd is totally into this match.
The crowd's not going to lose a beat there in this match.
No, look at them all standing.
Fully invested. Look at it. It is a standing room only, folks.
Yeah. And some guy in the front row's got Hulk Hogan's shirt.
Oh, good for him. Look at that. That's a good shirt, too. Another sleeper.
Wow. How many sleepers does he have?
He's got finally the boss man had enough of it.
Somebody wised up on that.
Boss man had enough of all of this.
You know who's missing from the front row? The green shirt guy.
Yeah, okay. I will leave this show immediately, because the day that happens on a video game, I am done.
They should have put the other guy, though, in the front row. You know, the one who was at every pay-per-view back then? The one with the
Victor.
tank tops?
That's Victor. Vlad.
Yes, that guy.
The only, and I'll leave it at this, the only true super fan. Everyone today is just, I call him a professional fan. Vlad, who had a special, had like a half-hour special done by WWE on him.
I know.
A couple of years ago. Or maybe during the pandemic. But
Tito's in the wrong corner.
He certainly is. But Vlad, and I sat a few seats away from him at an indie show. Not an indie show, MLW.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a few years ago. But I will leave that at that, because I do not want to be fired from this podcast.
No, you do not.
The
Tito's in trouble.
Big splash off the top, flying cross body. Might have him. Even Dusty Rhodes is like, you know what? We're done. No, 2 count. Tito.
Dusty's like, I'm tired. I want to go in the back. It's like, can we finish this match? Are we getting the Boston crowd?
We should. Yes, we are.
Oh, yes, we are.
What a simple finisher, but a devastating finisher.
Oh, no, Brutus.
Oh,
Brutus
Beefcake not having
it.
that.
Yep.
Wow. And Model was like, who? Yeah, like what mosquito just kicked me in the back? He really did shove that off there at first.
Come on, Martel. Let's see how this match ends. Oh!
Flying forearm. Caught him out of nowhere.
Oh,
that was close.
So close.
That was close. This is going to be a long show, everybody.
Yeah, that was exciting. I will promise you this. This show does not go longer than the original pay-per-view.
Well, to be fair, everyone would be able to see the runtime. So
yes, and I also chose to skip the dark match between 2 very iconic wrestlers at this show, Boris Zukov and Paul Roman.
I think that. Well, hey, look, he was a horseman. Only fair.
Yes, he was a horseman.
Boy, if we start doing dark matches, forget about it.
No. It's hard enough doing the pay-per-views. WrestleMania 4 is still our longest one to date. And rightfully so. There were a lot of matches
totally. It was a great tournament. Can't wait to do another one. Well, we did, but a one-night tournament, I should say. Yeah,
a one-night tournament. Well, I'm sure we've done a couple now. We did King of the Ring.
I'm sure we did King of the Ring. Yes, you're right. I gotta say, for the mechanics of this game, you're using 2K25. I know it's a very simple, very small thing, but just first of all, seeing all 8 wrestlers, you know, for a Survivor Series match is really cool. But, you know, they weren't lining up all, like, you get where they move around the pole to get to the other side of the ring to make room.
Yes.
Very little, very tiny thing, but I kind of like seeing that, so it's pretty cool.
There's that, and also like if you whip somebody into the ropes and the other characters there, they get knocked down to the.
I did see that, yes.
Which is also a nice touch.
Latino's like, don't you dare come over here, model.
Yeah,
he was ready.
Uh-oh.
Oh, for another. The shake. The rattle.
We got the rattle.
And the roll.
And the roll.
Big roll, too.
Oh, Dusty.
The referee even tried stopping him.
Wait. Honky's calling for something.
Oh, look at this. No, Honky. Yeah, he's
So is he begging off?
Oh, wait. What is this? Dusty's refusing to leave. Now the ref laying a 5 count. Dusty's
and you can get disqualified for being in the ring too long.
Absolutely.
And that would happen if you get stuck too. So because you know how sometimes they get stuck around the referee.
We'll take it.
Yes.
Honky,
all right, here we go,
off
Honky.
Big
Another
clothesline off the top. That looked just too sweet.
Ooh.
Oh, and a stomp to the face. This might
That
be
enough to put Beefcake out.
Beefcake looks out of it. He's complaining. Yes. Beefcake is eliminated.
All right, so we've definitely rewritten this because Beefcake was one of the original survivors.
Oh, okay.
Yes. At the end of the match, Dusty Rhodes and Brutus Beefcake stood tall at the original Survivor Series 1989.
I always enjoyed those weird pairings, like the weird survivors. Like you can go into it going, all right, if these teams are going to win, here's probably going to be the survivors. And then like actually in the first main event, like in the first Survivor Series, it was Andre and Bundy, wasn't it?
No, it was just Andre.
Oh, okay, Swan. Wait,
no,
I'm thinking.
Bam Bam beat. Oh,
Boss Man Slam. Hold on. I think Dusty Rhodes might have he's going to have a long night because Tito is eliminated. We are now 3-on-1.
Wow, poor
Dusty Rhodes taking on the Boss Man, the Model, and the Honky Tonk Man. I'm thinking when Bundy survived later on when he returned, when it was the Lex Luger versus the
90. Yeah,
that's
93 or 94.
Probably 94. Yeah.
Yeah. Oddly enough, the way that this match has gotten to this point is the actual reverse of what happened at Survivor Series 89 because it actually came down to 3-on-1 against the Boss Man.
Okay. Yeah, that I do remember.
Yeah, it was, and again, like I said, oddly enough, like Tito was eliminated, and it was Red Rooster, Beefcake, and Dusty against the Boss Man.
Can I say, since doing this match already,
what?
I already forgot that Rooster was in this match. I totally forgot that he was in this match.
Oh, yeah, which is perfectly fine. I will also say this, the match that I had to delete because of the Tito glitch, for some odd reason, Red Rooster was going on a run in that match. For like 10 or 15 minutes, he was just beating the crap out of everybody, and I couldn't understand why. And I think maybe that was the reason why it glitched. It's like we're doing something wrong here.
There was a live feed to 2K going, wait a minute, someone's game is going wrong.
More or less. Dusty's in big trouble here.
Dusty's in very big trouble, and no one's here to save him, and he's got no one to tag out to.
Yeah, and I don't see Sweet Sapphire in the crowd either. So
not at all. Boss Man Slam in the corner.
Very close to the ropes.
Will we get a rope break? No, we get a kick out, though.
Wow.
Shockingly, we get a kick out. The former world champion is still in this.
And Bossman said he's done with us.
Giving the reins over to the Honky Tonk Man, who just immediately gets blocked and pounded by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Dusty might have his third or fourth win. Yeah, again with the guitar man.
Third or fourth win or third or fourth meal?
Well, boy, Dusty.
Okay, where's he going?
He's going to the second rope, but Honky was better. Yeah, was best getting away. Big elbow off the top.
Nicely done.
Epic elbow. This might be it. Nope.
No, the numbers game.
That numbers game is going to come back to haunt Dusty. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. How long does he last?
Only you know it right now.
Actually, that's very, very true. Only I do.
Dragon leg whip there.
I always loved that leg whip move. It always
That's
looked
a good one.
It looked intense.
Oh, big high knee by the model Rick Martel.
Oh, Martel can get the win. Oh.
Well, Dusty's not going to give up. He's
fighting.
He is the common man.
Working for the what was it?
Working hard with his hands.
Working hard with his hands.
Just a common man.
Yes.
Working hard for the man. 2. No, only a 2 count. The model kicking out.
And Dusty's upset.
And you can see the frustration. Yes, the frustration on Dusty's face.
Oh.
No one in the crowd with a Dusty shirt, though. So I guess merch sales were not too well for Dusty Rhodes.
No, they definitely weren't. I see Hogan out there. I see. I have no idea what else I see. But I see Martel on the ground.
Martel. It's He's been eliminated. Dusty is one step closer to possibly surviving. Now we're down to 1-on-2.
1-on-2.
Shoulder breaker.
Oh, nice shoulder breaker. And Dusty's 2 matches from 1989.
Yes.
Man.
Absolutely. He had an easy 89. But this one might be it.
Oh. We
have rewritten the first match here as the Enforcers. Oh, look at that. But Bad News Brown came back to celebrate.
He came back to celebrate after being a loser. And Martel, although Martel probably didn't even, he just made it out of the ring before.
He was watching. He was still watching from the aisle.
So here we go. Yeah. You know what? And to be honest with you, if this team won, I wouldn't have been upset about that.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Now here comes this mess.
Now talk about a pairing of 8 wrestlers. Let's just throw a dart at the wall and see what comes up.
Yeah, I have no. Yeah, when I did this one, I was like, oh no. I was like, what's going to happen in this mess?
The one thing I do remember about this match is the interviews before the match.
Yes.
And it almost looked like Bret Hart was uncomfortable trying to kind of like be part of the team almost. Yes. Like holding the 2x4, trying to do almost like a gimmick kind of sort of. I don't know why I always laugh every time I watch that.
Well, it was also really weird because for the Survivor Series, they split up the Hart Foundation, and I couldn't understand why.
That was very odd. I do remember that. That was extremely weird.
So I made a mistake when putting the team together. For some odd reason, like Greg Valentine's got the front.
Yeah, I saw he took the lead.
Yeah. I guess it mattered where I placed them when I chose them for the how to enter.
Okay.
So I think I learned that lesson after this match.
It's funny. I was just watching, again, they put up on YouTube, just the one match of Earthquake. They're doing a lot of SummerSlam, of course, when SummerSlam's coming up.
Of course.
They put up Earthquake versus Hogan at SummerSlam. So that was SummerSlam 90. And I don't know, just something like, I was like, I kind of forgot that Dino Bravo really had a good run. Well, a lengthy run, I should say. Maybe not a good run, but a lengthy, healthy run in WWE.
Oh,
he was still there, and I forgot he was still there in 1990.
Oh, yeah, no, he was still he left in 91, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, here comes Earthquake again. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Duggan.
No, that's definitely Duggan. Duggan's got some pounds on him. And this one I got right with Duggan coming down as the captain. But again, as we were saying before, with the Hart Foundation, it was just one of the weirdest things on this card that they opted. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't have put either Jim Neidhart on this team. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I would have said Jim Neidhart on this team.
Only I think it would have been better.
The Rockers were on the Ultimate Warriors.
Yeah. Can I just say one thing? Jim Duggan looks like Fat Thor. I don't know why, but that's all I get right now.
That is Fat Thor.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Those are the vibes I'm getting.
All right. You know what? I'm going to swap out a 2x4 for a hammer. Come out with Thor's hammer.
Can we talk? Because I don't know how long he's going to be in this match, but can we talk about Rugged Ronnie Garvin? And yes. I loved when he lost the career match and then he just started doing other things. He was the referee. He was the ring announcer. I got such a kick out of that.
You know what, though? That was honestly the most interesting thing they ever did with him because he just was not – he never clicked with the crowd.
No, not – I mean, definitely, he's a former NWA champion, did a lot down there in the South. But you're right. Some of these guys, sometimes they come up to the WWE up north and just – you're right, the crowd – completely different, but still, I like what they did with him, especially when he did the commentary at SummerSlam. I mean the ring entrance.
Yes, no, I agree with all of that. But I will say the submission match with him and Greg Valentine was just terrible.
Epic. Oh, really?
I did not. Like
it was good.
I did not enjoy that match at all.
Okay. Hey, it wasn't long.
Yeah, it was way too long. And again, I was like the rest of the crowd back then. Garvin just did not work for me at all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we were getting to the point at that time when we're getting to 89-90 where yes, you had the matches like your Hulk Hogan big guy matches, but the other matches were starting to get a lot like the other wrestlers were getting a lot faster.
Yeah.
There's more aerial moves and the speed of the matches were picking up, and then you had something like Valentine and Garvin, which was just You know, a very slow, methodical,
Yeah.
a good old school match.
Very much. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
That's in
Earthquake.
trouble.
With double leg pick.
Oh, wait.
what?
Oh, wait a
Okay.
minute. Okay.
Nice flip over on Earthquake. Oh,
No.
we're getting this thing.
No,
Hey, look, I can see Earthquake doing this.
I cannot. I don't buy that. And this was the he was still the Canadian Earthquake, I think, at this time.
Yes, he was, yes.
So I opted not to put the flag on his chest.
Now he's just Earthquake.
Yes, but yeah, and that's the reason why I think Garvin came into the WWF at a time when they were transitioning to a different style, and that's why it just didn't click.
I can see that.
His interviews weren't great either.
Well, I don't think he was ever a strong interviewer, to be honest.
He needed a manager.
Yeah. But here is Garvin now unloading.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow. Springboard forearm onto Earthquake.
All right, I call foul. Who made Garvin?
Will we see the Garvin stomp? That's what I want to know.
Good question. If
That
he
was one
pins
of the
Earthquake,
best
though, I'm stopping the match.
What?
Because I don't remember what happens in this match. Which is good news.
No, that is true. Yes, it makes it very fresh in your mind.
Yes.
Do we have any Garvin merch? Rugged Roddy Garvin merch?
Let's see. No, I don't even see a crew cut in the crowd. So
He did have my grandfather's haircut.
yeah, he was wrestling's grandpa. He was like everybody's grandpa. Came out with a towel around his neck because
He was hot and sweaty.
Yes.
But he's unloading right now in Earthquake. Earthquake's having a lot of trouble here. The biggest man in the match.
Yes.
Macho King is really regretting, I think, putting the Earthquake on his team.
Well, this was also, and correct me if I'm wrong here, this was Earthquake's first pay-per-view, I believe.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'll take your word on that one. Two.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was his first pay-per-view. And then obviously he was in the 91 Rumble. That was the one where everybody had to team up to get rid of him.
Yep.
So
Garvin coming back though, unloading on Earthquake.
yeah, Garvin should already be gone. I should have done like a 4-on-3.
What? Or 3-on-3, like that one Survivor Series when they got Jake and Macho Man after the Cobra incident.
The Cobra incident, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
classic.
can I point something out? And this is a 2K25 comment. What is going on with Hercules' back?
I've been staring at that the whole time, but I didn't want to say anything. He looks like an action figure. Are you sure you didn't use the action? Because they do have action figure characters in the game.
I did not use action figure characters. He is a community creation, but whoever made him chose, I think, an action figure back.
He's got a weird, those lats or whatever you want to call it there on his back there by his ribs. Yeah, really throwing me off. It almost looks like it's like a Zelda villain in the back.
Yeah, it does. It's very creepy.
Wait, not for nothing. Garvin is unloading on the Savage's team here.
Yeah, well,
Now-
again, what's going on here, Garvin? Get
The
out.
team captains are in the ring.
Uh-oh.
We got a cover.
No,
Is this going to be a quick night for Macho King? No, two
No,
count.
I wouldn't allow that.
Oh, they also, side note, I don't even keep mentioning it, but it's just they've been putting up some great stuff. WWE Vault put up I think they were all MSG matches, but a trifecta of Hogan Savage matches from the 80s.
Oh, really?
I think they were all I saw the first one. It was definitely a Garden match. I want to say
It wasn't.
also.
Wasn't the first one when when they were both champions?
No. Savage was not champion. I don't think he was Intercontinental Champion yet.
I thought they had a match between the two.
I think
he was
they
Intercontinental
did.
Champion. Yeah.
That might be part of this trilogy. It might be an MSG thing because.
Yeah. Oh, small package.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. 2. No, only 2 counts. Savage
Oh,
that
come
one.
on.
They might be doing like an MSG thing because Saturday Night's main event is at the Garden
Oh.
coming up. So, and they usually would do a lot of themes matches. So it might be a trifecta of Hogan Savage from the Garden in the 80s.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, like it was so early in the 80s, Hogan wasn't always necessarily red and yellow.
Oh yeah, I remember that because he used to do some of the red.
He used to white. Yeah, he would wear white.
White sometimes.
Bret Hart breaking up the cover here on this one.
Yeah. It was always an interesting color for Hogan too, like to wear yellow, because yellow usually is like, well, like Rugged Ronnie Garvin, like yellow's like a chicken.
But he made it work, brother. Except when he
made
did
it
yellow and blue. When he wore the blue knee pads with the yellow, I was like, man.
Yeah, the blue was always weird.
But the red and yellow took over.
But you know what? We'll get to that later.
We will. I can't wait for that.
The Hulk Hogan match is next. So
right now, though, we still have full teams 4-on-4 as the team captains are getting it. Oh, wait a minute. As I say that, Duggan needing a cheeseburger break goes over and tags in the oddly shaped Hercules.
Here comes the big back.
The articulated Hercules.
Yes.
Just unloading now on the Macho King. Macho King is having some troubles here tonight.
Yes, he is, which I don't agree with. Unfortunately, I couldn't put Queen Sherry ringside.
No Scary Sherry? Oh,
well. Yeah, we were at the max for the number of people you can have. Eight is the most you can show.
8 plus the ref.
Yeah.
A sign in the audience. This is awesome.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, there's a Miz fan in the crowd 20 years before the Miz.
Savage now finally getting some starting to come back here on Hercules.
Yes.
Big body slam on Hercules. Is he tagging in? Yes.
Now tell me this. If you would have swapped Hercules for Jim Neidhart, I don't think that would have been a bad thing.
I don't think it would have been. And actually ended up putting Hercules on the Ultimate Warriors team.
Yeah.
I guess, you know what, 1990?
I think
we're in 89.
No, I think Hercules might have been feuding with, maybe it was him and Bravo at the time.
I'm not going to remember, unfortunately, but wow, it looked like Brett pulled Duggan off the ring apron there for a second.
That's fine.
Weird.
Garvin went outside for no reason.
I've lost. Okay, Garvin's there.
It's Garvin. Garvin
doesn't know what to do.
What? Oh, no.
Okay, I can see him doing that, actually.
No, thank you.
I can kind of see him doing that.
You kidding me? It might have been Hercules and Bravo that were having a program at the time, and that's why he's here. Otherwise, there was Hercules would have worked out fine going against the Heenan family just from history.
No, 100%.
So we got. Hold on.
This is after. Savage breaking it up.
This was after what?
This was after something. Okay. I got confused when Macho King came in.
We were talking Hercules and Bravo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't remember their feud because I know in this match, of course, Duggan and Savage, Garvin and Valentine, apparently Brett and Earthquake. So
Brett and nobody. Well, didn't Hercules beat Bravo at WrestleMania 5?
He might have. Again, the history. No, it was Garvin and Bravo.
It was Garvin and Bravo.
I think so because I could have sworn I remember Garvin hitting the Garvin stomp on Frenchie Martin.
He did. So I believe you sure that wasn't WrestleMania 6?
No, it was definitely 5.
Okay. I know he had a program on Hercules somewhere. I just can't remember where.
Big double axe handle there on
big something.
Yeah, so I had a thing there. Had a long night last night, folks. Forgive me. I'll get back into it here. Right now, Hercules and Valentine with an Irish whip. Everyone getting out of the way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. Now,
nice dragon suplex.
Okay, Hammer. No thank
Well, remember, with Greg Valentine, it takes about 15 minutes to get warmed up.
Well, you know what? This is a video game, so we have plenty of time for that.
Measure that elbow.
Just going back to Hercules and Bravo, I think they were just doing house shows at the time.
That's possible. That is a strong possibility. And Vince forgot that when he
now this is more Valentine. Nice
this big airplane spin. Everyone getting dizzy.
Another just a move now that is definitely
gone the wayside, yeah.
Way gone. Way
It's gone the way of the beeper.
I would love to see somebody bring that back just for fun.
Once in a blue moon you get it back. Yeah. Once in a blue moon.
You know, the closest we got to it, in the last 20 years was probably Cesaro.
He did.
We got a power slam on Macho King.
Macho King's in the wrong corner right now.
He's really in the wrong corner. Okay.
Still no eliminations at this point.
No, I do not support Savage getting beaten first. So I do not like this so far.
Brett getting in the way. But Hercules is he wants that crown. Everyone's shooting for that crown.
Yeah, everybody wants to be king.
I just can't wait to be king. Big.
Cole Nelson, that was his finisher.
Oh, it was, and made epic at WrestleMania 3.
That's right. Here we go. I want to see
make a comeback.
I want a flying elbow drop on everybody.
Will we? All at the same time.
Yes,
just
please.
piling them up on each other.
Uh-oh.
Tags in the big bad earthquake. Got a double
Here we
team
go.
now.
The Canadian earthquake.
Big double backdrop.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure Hercules is in serious. All right, Hercules rolled to the outside. Smart move.
Nope, Earthquake's going after him. Yeah, it's squashing.
I'm shocked Earthquake's not jumping off the top rope in this game.
Right?
To the outside. Oh, side suplex is knocking out Hercules. A big leg drop on the outside.
He just got Canadian pancaked.
He sure did. I do believe that is with maple syrup.
Yes, always maple.
And Bravo trying to break things up, and Hercules having none of that as well.
I think
he's take his time going up the stairs.
No, he wants to take on everybody else.
He's had enough. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of everybody.
Wow,
the biggest gang up I've ever seen in a 2K video game.
This is fantastic.
I mean, the King's Court is absolutely decimating Hercules. And we would have had a count out if Earthquake would have stayed in the ring.
Yeah, Earthquake should have just stayed inside. That would have been it for Hercules.
This is why he ended up as an oddity.
That's very, very true, right? From the Canadian Earthquake to Golga. with a couple of stops along the way for Shark and Avalanche.
We're at a count of 8. Earthquake in the ring, and so is Hercules. There will be no count out at this point.
Unfortunately. But maybe a power slam?
Nope. Picking up Snake Eyes in the corner.
Maybe
this
that's
might
enough.
Be it.
Herc took a beating out there.
2. Wow,
no.
Hercules is still in this. But look, you are facing a Greek god at this point.
That is very true. With an action figure back.
Roddy Garvin and taking a bow was Earthquake. That was interesting.
I think he just thought he was done. Oh, come on.
Oh, wow. Big spear on Earthquake.
Yeah, that we can't allow that.
We get one count.
Thank you, Dino. Why am I rooting for the heels?
Because of your sentimental favorite.
Yes, that's always a Randy Savage fan. He has to win every match.
I got a crown if you want to buy one.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, come on, sit on him.
Squat him like a bug.
Yes.
Well,
you know, when we did WrestleMania 4, I was very disappointed because Savage did make it all the way to the end, and then he lost.
He did. But that was an epic match, though, that he had at WrestleMania 4 in the rewriting wrestling history against Andre.
Yes, that was a great match. That was just a great show. Okay,
another spear.
I think somebody gave him Roman Reigns' moveset.
And Savage came in the ring. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to let this one go. Finally getting our first elimination. Earthquake eliminated. We are now 3-on-4 in favor of the 4x4s.
I totally disagree with what just happened there.
Sounds a good move.
Well,
now
the reason...
big outside moonsault inside the ring. A line salt, actually.
I clearly downloaded the wrong Ronnie Garvin.
If Ronnie Garvin goes on a run and completely eliminates the King's Court, this will be the greatest match in rewriting wrestling history.
Oh, my gosh. Like I would allow that. No. But I actually would. I do not like to tamper with the results.
Short of glitches.
Yeah, short of glitches. That was a very strange glitch. I should have saved it.
Monkey flip.
Yes.
Another one you don't see anymore.
No, you definitely don't see the monkey flip.
So while we got time, seeing how this match is going to last another hour and a half, let me ask you a question. So we were talking in the last match about Survivor Series and the move when it went to non-traditional matches, which basically took place in 1992, though there were technically 2 traditional matches, but not really traditional matches.
No, they were silly, like the tag team ones where the team member left if the other one got pinned.
So it was 2 eliminations per match.
Yes.
But nowadays, and basically since maybe 2002, 2022, 2023, they've replaced Survivor Series traditional matches with war games.
Yes.
What's your opinion on that?
I don't agree with it. I honestly think war games can stand alone for its own pay-per-view since they, or PLE, whatever you want to call them. Mm-hmm. Since they do monthly ones anyway, I think you can just do war games separately.
So I don't get me wrong, traditionalist, I do love Survivor Series, but I do feel if you were going to change anything and you had to get rid of, the traditional matches, I think war games in the vein of, if you're going to take the term Survivor Series literally, you know what I mean? I think War Games is a very good replacement for those matches.
Well,
so even as just a like if you had no choice, you had to get rid of the traditional matches.
No. If you had to get rid of the traditional matches, they had a perfect replacement for it because it was in, 2002 or 2004, the Elimination Chamber debuted. And that literally,
I was there.
Yeah, and that was literally the whole point of that match is elimination. So I'm like, that to me is the perfect replacement for a Survivor Series match. However, I didn't mind when they switched Survivor Series to just have the main event as a Survivor Series match, as we get a leg drop from Duggan.
Oh, Bravo breaking it up.
But like one traditional Survivor Series match is the main event that goes for a long period of time, I think is more impactful than just getting rid of it completely. I mean, do you remember the one in I think it was 2014, right? 2014 was the one where it was Cena's team against the heels, and Cena got eliminated halfway through the match.
Oh, was that like for Control? Sting.
Yeah.
Was that Sting's debut?
Might have been Sting's debut, yeah. And then Ziggler was the one who went on the run and survived.
That was Sting's debut, yes.
Yes. And to me, that match was amazing for what it was.
Very good match.
It was a very long match.
It was, and to have Ziggler be the sole survivor, was a great choice.
Yes, it was an absolutely fantastic choice. And doing that at Survivor Series to me would have been a better option moving forward for the pay-per-view. And then you just do War Games on a different card, on a different show, because you have so many shows over the course of the year. You know. But
fair enough.
Those are my thoughts on it.
No, hey, look, that's what we're here to talk about. I've always been a fan of War Games. It was really. What?
I thought Inside Suplex was coming.
Really, right?
But Garvin's doing it. Garvin's hulking up. Maybe the yellow is the problem.
And the blonde hair. But he has hair. I'll admit it.
He thinks he's Hulk Hogan.
Survivor Series, really the one thing
and Roman
Reigns.
Is
Edge and Roman Reigns and everyone else. Rhino. Who else has done that move?
Somebody get rid of this man.
The most overused move in professional wrestling today is the spear. Sorry.
It's the spear. It's the new DDT.
It really is. No, not really, because now it is a finisher, where the DDT just became like just an opening move.
Oh yeah, very true. Very, very true.
What am I trying to get at here? War Games.
You were saying something.
So,
War Games, yes.
War Games. Really, the only match at a WCW I absolutely loved. War Games. I'll take World War III as second, but War Games was always my favorite WCW match. So when NXT brought it over, I was ecstatic. We actually got to see a War Games live, NXT War Games, but it's still War Games. I was thrilled. I was over the moon on that one.
I also saw a War Games live at NXT. It was the one with Pat McAfee.
Which I gotta say, I enjoyed that match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
It was a very good match. Yeah, that was almost at the tail end of the pandemic. So
somewhere over there, yes.
Yeah. So when they introduced I did like War Games being an NXT exclusive, I got to admit. But when they finally brought it up to the main roster, and I'm like, all right, if we're gonna replace, look, I have no choice. I don't write for the show, but we got Garvin with a cover on Dino Bravo. Big elimination. Okay. Look at this. The 4x4s are on a roll.
And Garvin's got both pins.
Tell me, if Garvin runs the board here, and I think he's about to. No, is he going to leave? Oh, he tricked out Valentine, faked him out.
I was hoping for a Bad News Brown moment. I'm done.
I don't know where these moves are coming from Rugged Roddy Garvin, but he is just lacing into the Macho King. Savage is going, wait, this is not what we talked about.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait. Do you know who you are?
Garvin giving the props now to Bret Hart.
But getting back to War Games.
I think it's a viable and a successful, in my opinion, replacement. Had some great matches in the War Games. As Bret's putting the sharpshooter now on the Macho King Randy Savage. The ref now checking on him.
Hey, Valentine, get in there.
So as a replacement, I'm happy with War Games. It might be, and again, I might be a little biased because of my love of the match.
Yes.
But we did get some great storylines since then.
Oh, no.
Bloodline storyline was fantastic.
Middle of the ring.
I'm trying to save you the humiliation if the Macho King taps out. That's what I'm trying to distract you with this conversation.
Painful. This is way too painful for me. Tag in the ringer for some odd reason.
This team should be called the Nick Towels because this is all Rugged Ronnie Garvin.
Yes.
Oh, big backdrop though.
It's like the 1x4. What? Yeah, scratch his eyes out. He deserves it.
That's just a rag on a stick.
Just break his neck.
Wow, Anthony! I think for the first time, Anthony's getting a little biased in this. He wasn't even this bad. You weren't this bad during WrestleMania 4.
No, because I knew how far he was going.
We had someone else being.
Yeah, we had somebody else doing it. I couldn't do it there. I can do it. I reserve the right to do that with any Macho Man match.
Oh, you're not gonna like then maybe what happens in the next match, I guess. We'll see.
Don't remind me.
Big airplane spin. I'm trying to think, someone still does an airplane spin nowadays. I think it's Rio of the Los Americanos.
Just to finish up on, you were talking about War Games at WCW. I'm still waiting for them to debut Chamber of Horrors in WWE.
Oh, don't even, because I would get a ticket. I don't care where that is. I would get a ticket for a Chamber of Horrors match.
Yeah, for somebody getting thrown in an electric chair.
I don't think we've seen Abdullah since.
I am so tired of these spears.
Oh, wait a minute. You might get tired of Rugged Roddy Garvin. No, 2 count.
Oh, thank you.
Savage coming in for the break, but Valentine was able to kick out, and now just Rugged Roddy Garvin, known for his kicks and his knees.
I don't know if he was known for any of this stuff.
His well-placed kick and knees, and a Michinoku driver as well. Yeah.
Okay. Look, I should have re-downloaded him to be more realistic. But I'll take this.
Oh, look at this move by Valentine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Curb stomp as well. Savage is on the outside of the ring. Oh, wait a minute. We got it covered by Valentine. 2. No. Garvin says, Are you kidding me?
Nope.
This is not happening.
Ronnie Hogan kicks out. Yeah, give it back to
him. The King's Court has said, you know what? Our biggest problem... you know what? If the King's Court could just eliminate Garvin, as far as I'm concerned, the
match is over, right?
Match is over.
Yeah, I'll take that too. Wait, maybe we're going to get it right here.
Oh, wait a minute. Savage perched up. Big elbow drop from the top. This has got to be it. Even I'll say it. Look at that grimace face on Savage.
No.
Duggan absolutely ruining Anthony's day.
Chubbs McGee over here.
Oh, my gosh. This is going crazy.
This is a nightmare. What a crazy match.
This is phenomenal, folks. This is one of the best matches we've ever seen here on Rewrite Wrestling History.
And we still got 3 more of these.
We just 3 more, folks. Remember,
there are 3 more. Cow. But this was one of the ones, though, in '89 where you couldn't convince me otherwise that Savage's team was going to win this one. You couldn't. There was no way the other.
Brett was nowhere near his singles run yet.
No,
which again explains why was he on this? Why'd they split up our Foundation?
He was the tag team guy. There was no question about that. It's like, oh, Brett's not going to in no way, shape, or form did I think Bret Hart would have survived this match just because he was.
You know what? They just don't. I know it's '89 and his big singles breakout was '91, but this maybe was kind of a test to see how. I know it's a tag match. But to see how he is on his own, separate from the Hart Foundation. You know what I mean? Kind of all right, let's see how the crowd reacts to Brett.
They definitely were testing him at this time. Because remember, they tested him the year before with Bad News Brown.
That's true, yes.
With the whole WrestleMania 4 Battle Royal thing. And then little did I know until recently that Brett and Bad News Brown had a match on WrestleFest 88.
Yes.
Yeah,
a lot of those matches were done purposely, though, for those tapes. I'm pretty.
Got crossface
in the middle of everything. Garvin stopping that one.
You know, this guy just seems to be going into business for himself. I don't know what happened with him. By the way, I'm never using him again.
I was just gonna say, folks, please in the comments tell us your favorite Rugged Ronnie Garvin.
All right.
Hart is eliminated now for 3-on-2.
And a Superman punch.
Tell us your favorite Rugged Ronnie Garvin match, because we will do it right here on Rewriting Wrestling History. Your favorite, whichever gets the
Okay,
most
what is
votes.
he doing now?
Wow,
Okay.
a burning hammer. Holy cow. And Savage breaking that one up because there was no way Valentine was kicking out.
I'm telling you this right now. I am emailing whoever the community creator was for this Ronnie Garvin. Because he clearly doesn't understand the guy.
Over 400 characters, you would think WWE would have put in Rugged Ronnie Garvin.
Oh, here we go.
Look
Here's
at this. And I mean, look, Valentine, no better. Come on, Garvin, kick it. Oh.
Thank you.
Garvin has finally, the menace that was Rugged Ronnie Garvin, eliminated. Almost glitched on the way out of the ring, too.
Yeah.
But
maybe that was the problem. Maybe he was a glitch in this game.
He might have been. We're now down to 2-on-2. We have Weird Ben Hercules and Fat Thor against the King, Macho King Randy Savage, and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
I mean, maybe in the code of this game, it's written somewhere. If you create Ronnie Garvin, the whole game's just going to fall apart.
If you write it, it will break.
Yes, exactly. But honestly, like now that we're dealing with a more realistic match with Garvin out, this is actually not a bad Final Four, so to speak, like a 2-1-2.
This is not a bad house show match, to be honest with you.
No, not at all.
I'll take this at a Garden event.
Oh,
Boston,
no question.
Maybe even as well. Savage double axe handle off the top. Now Savage is now finding his
control.
groove here.
Yes.
Yep. And here comes Greg the Hammer Valentine, 2 former Intercontinental champions on that side of the ring.
That is correct.
Interesting how I don't think I've yet to see Valentine use a figure 4. He keeps using the sharpshooter here.
Yeah, somebody may have made a mistake when they created him.
It's possible. Wait, he's a created wrestler as well?
Yeah, I don't think he's in this game.
Oh, I could have sworn 400 characters. They couldn't put some of these classics in.
I know. That's why I was very surprised with a lot of the old school guys that were not in this.
And speaking of old school, these are 4 of almost the oldest of the old school right now for 1989.
Oh, very, very true.
Big boot to the face by Duggan.
Although Savage had only been in the company for 3 or 4 years at the time? 4 years?
86. Wow.
Yeah. This was him. This was prime Savage. This was not.
You're right. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, well, because what happened?
WrestleMania 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
So this was like his 4th year in the company.
Wow. Okay.
He came in somewhere around 85.
It's funny sometimes to sit, like I can't think of any other. I probably could, but like to sit and think. You're right. Like when these guys hit their stride, for how long they felt like they were in the company versus how long they were in the company at the time. Yeah, I didn't think of it.
Well, it also didn't help I think by 1992, Vince was already telling Savage that he was too old to compete. I think that weighs on it too, because he got pushed to
commentary.
The then they brought him back out for the Crush thing.
Yeah.
And then he was gone. And then he had a number of years at the top in WCW. He was nowhere near done.
Oh, WCW I'm not gonna say repackaged him, but used him. Yes, you're right. Proper
revitalized him.
Exactly. Yes, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then Duggan went to WCW and was basically the same.
He was.
Except when he joined the Un-Americans.
Oh, no. The Team Canada.
Team Canada.
Team Canada. He shaved his beard, his iconic beard.
Yep.
And became Canadian.
What a mess.
Duggan. Like, what? Yeah. Big choke slam, though, by Duggan.
Sure, why not?
You better call down the power. Look at this.
Bring the action figure.
Hercules. Again, two gods.
2 gods?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the gods going against the Hammer and the Macho. Now, this was another one of his finishes. He would use the torture rack.
Every now and again, he would use the torture rack. Few and far between, but another one, but in WWE. Now, granted, it wasn't on the level of Savage and WCW. But when Hercules was repackaged with Power and Glory, actually it probably helped Paul Roma more than Hercules. But Power and Glory, I would put them in a list, maybe not high, but put them in a list of tag teams that should have been champions.
I will agree with that. The problem with Power and Glory was timing. That's really what happened, because when Power and Glory were put together, we were dealing with the rise. Well, we were dealing with the Hart Foundation. For some odd reason, the rise of the Nasty Boys, and then the Legion of Doom. So the time,
you can throw Demolition in there, even though Crush was part of it, but still.
Yeah, and towards the end of Demolition, right? So their timing was just bad. That was the only thing. Like, had they had come a little bit later, I think I agree with you 100%. They should have been tag champs.
But they had. Well, we got a reversal here from Valor, kick out of Hercules. But to counterpoint that a little bit, they were having, especially in the 1990. Wow, what a cradle suplex! Holy crap!
Wow.
They had that victory at SummerSlam against the Rockers.
They did.
Be what it is. They survived. The first match, Survivor Series, with the Visionaries that led them to the Ultimate Match of Survival.
Yep.
So they had the run there. I'm not saying they would have been champions for long. Back then, a couple of months. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. But I can see what you're talking about. But I think even with timing, might have been at the tail end of the timing. But I think there would have been enough there to give them a short run.
Yeah, the problem was, though, like, right after those two really impressive wins they had on pay-per-view, they got fed to Legion of Doom.
True, yeah.
And then that was the end of them at that point. And in fact, I think shortly after that, I think Hercules was let go. And then Roma was doing house shows for a little while.
And just like that, Hercules has been let go from this match. He's been eliminated.
Right.
Now, 2-on-1, Duggan against the remaining members of the King's Court. And Savage with a cheap shot.
So what an interesting. This has been a very interesting Survivor Series match the way that it went, because it dropped down to 4-on-2 because I think Garvin is nonsense. Yeah,
it was 4-on-1 for the first 3/4 of this match, because Garvin was absolutely destroying the King's Court.
Yes, that is true. But what I mean is, in terms of eliminations,
yes,
it had dropped to 4-on-2 before it evened out, which was very interesting. And
spear. It almost looked like it was going to be his 3-point stance. But would we take it? Yes. Wow.
Look at what we're down to.
We are down to the team captains now. The Macho King Randy Savage and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who wouldn't be that much later where he would win the. No, I'm sorry, it was reverse. I was going to say that Duggan won the crown from King Savage, but it was the other way around. Forgive me.
I was going to say Savage was already king at Survivor.
You're right. You're right. I apologize.
Yep. Duggan took it off of Haku.
I'll blame that on Rugged Ronnie Garvin. I still got him on the brain.
Totally understand that. Haku at the time still in the Heenan family, on the cusp of becoming tag team champion a month after this.
See, if you got the Colossal Connection as tag team champions, you could have Power and Glory. And I know, Andre the Giant, I get it, but still.
No, I'm not arguing they could have been champions.
I
just think their timing was bad.
I will say this: top 5 finishers for tag teams.
Oh, I love their finisher.
Yeah,
the Powerplex was amazing.
Yep.
Okay,
Duggan lacing in.
What's Duggan?
Duggan taking a little bit out of Hogan's playbook.
Yeah, well, they were friends.
I like that.
Oh wait,
Duggan,
is this another Hogan play?
Oh, but Savage got out of the way. He's like, if I'm going to sell that leg drop, it's only for one person.
He's like, I sell that leg drop for one person, and I don't do it anymore. That was WrestleMania 5, buddy.
Savage planting Duggan. Oh, this might be it. Savage on his favorite spot in the ring. Oh, look at this.
No.
Wow. What a mistiming by the Macho King.
Oh, no.
Duggan was clearly out of the way.
Randy, where's Sherry? I need Sherry out at the ringside. I don't like this.
She can come out now. There's no one left in the ring.
I know. It would be nice if you could send somebody else out, right? Just she runs down to ringside.
Big discus punch here by Duggan and a big knee to the face.
Bring that loaded pocketbook with you from SummerSlam.
It was a brick. Where's Duggan going? Duggan taking a breather.
Duggan got confused. And now he's even more confused.
Second rope on the inside. Double axe handle to the back of Savage.
What are we doing here?
Now Duggan setting up Savage. Another big boot to the face.
I think Savage may be busted.
He's like, I want this crown. I want it back. There's no pay raise with it, but I'll take it.
Yeah, Savage is bleeding. I am not happy.
Savage is busted wide open.
Although if Savage wins, I'll be very happy. So.
Duggan just all over the Macho King with a cover after a snapmare. And with that, holy cow.
Oh, no.
The 4x4s are your winners with what we talked about in the last match. A very simple move, a snap mare.
Yeah.
Basically,
and you know what?
The Macho King.
I'm just going to go out. I'm going out and saying it right here. Freaking Ronnie Hogan ruined this match.
I can never now not see him as Ronnie Hogan. Thank you very much. You've ruined the legacy of Rugged Ronnie Garvin for me.
Yeah, that's right. The immortal Ronnie Hogan.
The yellow and green.
Oh my God! And speaking of the immortal one,
here we go. This was the match that I enjoyed, of course. But first, coming down, the $1 Million Team. Look at this. What money can buy as far as power in a team. I mean, DiBiase just stacked his team. Here you are, the Powers of Pain and the human wrecking machine, Zeus.
Yes.
Only used for what, the third time?
At this point, yeah, I think so.
I mean,
this will be the second time in a match. Second time in a match.
Yeah. Yep. And here's another one that, again, I got to admit, I got to say it. My memory is fading fast. You know, leading up to SummerSlam with Zeus and Hogan, obviously no holds barred. But then from SummerSlam to Survivor Series, I don't remember Zeus much.
No, neither do I.
So
I think for a while they might have been willing to, I think, just let it end.
Gotcha.
With SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But then, from my understanding of wrestling history, Vince had it in his mind to go to WrestleMania 6 with Hogan and Zeus.
Okay.
But obviously, minds changed. And they did the blow-off match at No Holds Barred, the match, the movie.
Yeah, the
December.
Yes.
The match, the movie. And then obviously we got a completely different WrestleMania 6 main event.
We done.
And to be honest, no. It was the right call because Zeus at the end of the day was not a wrestler.
No, true.
And from what I understand, there were interviews with Tony Lister, the actor who played Zeus, rest in peace. And he was also very nervous as doing these matches with Hogan.
Oh, I'm sure.
He was an actor.
Yeah.
He wasn't a wrestler.
I get it. And he never had to do moves, which was good.
No, but they had to
power,
but they had to talk him through a lot of it. There were interviews about how he would get nervous and they would have to calm him down in the ring because he was just
That was a lot of celebrities, though, to be honest. So
yeah, but this was the first celebrity who they were planning a long-term program with.
True.
Which was interesting. And I didn't get to talk about this when they came out to the ring, but how stacked was Hogan's team here?
Oh, tag team champions Demolition, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah,
you're right. This was a. I mean, other than DiBiase, this was and Jake. This was a very meaty match.
Yeah. Well, this was a match that had 3.
What is Zeus doing?
I don't know. This was a match. Again, Zeus isn't a wrestler. He doesn't know what he's
true.
doing.
Yes, I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Damn you, Garvin.
But this was a match where you had 3 very prime feuds in the company.
100%.
Yeah. See how confused Zeus is? He doesn't know what to do. Get up, jump down.
Okay.
Get up, jump down. I think he's doing his workout. Oh my gosh.
This is you might have to re-download this game. It seems very glitchy right now. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. It's fine. If Warlord pins Hogan, it's not glitchy at all.
Oh, what? He did? No way. Hogan does not go out that early. Now, if we remember the original match, Zeus went out super early in this match with that.
Yeah, he got disqualified in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah. We tried to spin Hogan's neck over. That was the first time I remember ever seeing that move. And again, I'm putting myself in the shoes of a 9-year-old at the time.
Yes.
That freaked me out. There you go. Look at those roots on Hogan. That freaked me out when Zeus did that neck spin move on Hogan.
The neck snap, yeah.
Yeah. I was expecting Hogan's head to spin like an owl.
Yeah. Well, to Hogan's credit, his hair made it look really it really made it look the camera angle they had on the back of his head, combined with the way his hair moved when he whipped his neck back and forth.
Hair of his, it
just looked really intense.
I think DiBiase's taking up Zeus's workout regime. No, that's good cardio, not for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. No, DiBiase messed it up. He got in the ring.
Keeps you in shape.
But this was also a very strange. The way that they ran this match was very strange too, because you had 3 of the 4 on DiBiase's team got disqualified during the match, which was a very odd choice, in my opinion.
I feel like in Survivor Series history, like the DQ was kind of the quick way to, all right, if the match is going long or the night's going long, maybe, let's start, DQing some people. I mean, don't forget, it was 91, was it? Yeah, 91, when Flair was the sole survivor because everybody else got DQ'd. The one person got eliminated. Legit. Was it Warlord?
Warlord got eliminated, and then everybody got in the ring after that elimination, and it all went to DQ, which it just was really, really weird.
Hey, look, again, you can't fault. It was the first time that happened. Sometimes you got to try. What sticks to the wall, sticks to the wall. It didn't, but, was what it was. Well, but right now, DiBiase on outs.
To me, though, in this match, I thought what we were finally getting a build to, or another build to, was the Powers of Pain and Demolition again. Because remember, they had that match at WrestleMania 5, the handicap match.
Love that match.
That was such a fun
WrestleMania 5 match.
Oh, it was a good match, and I thought that they were going to go that way. I thought they were going that way again, because I believe in this match, the actual match. I believe Warlord and Barbarian pinned Axe and Smash in this match. So I'm like, oh, we're gonna get another rematch of this. And I honestly thought they were gonna go maybe the way of Powers of Pain finally getting the tag titles, and now the Warlord is doing the workout and cheerleading
as he should. Yep. So Barbarian's gonna be last. I guess he's waiting for his time. No, Warlord's like, you know what? I only need one.
I only need one. I'm good.
Or he's already blown up.
So that's where I thought they were going after the Survivor Series match. But then the Powers of Pain were split up, and they were quote-unquote sold by Mr. Fuji to Bobby Heenan and Slick.
Slick? Yeah, Slick.
Yeah, Slick took the Warlord.
So talking about it. Oh, go ahead.
No, and then we got Demolition with the Colossal Connection.
Yeah. So talking about another great epic feud, Jake the Snake Roberts and the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, which is very weird because, again, with the feuds that we were seeing, look at that athletic elbow as only Hulk Hogan can deliver.
Big time.
The team captains had the feuds, so it was kind of weird how. Well, no, it's not. We all know why. But with DiBiase and Jake having the feud, but Hogan being the team captain.
Well, obviously,
makes sense, of course. Hogan, realizing that Barbarian's in the ring.
Hogan is the champion, right?
And apparently owes Barbarian money with that punch.
Damn right.
Holy cow.
And Zeus wasn't going to be the captain for obvious reasons. But also, don't forget, Jake and DiBiase were feuding at this time. Yeah. But it was only a couple months prior that DiBiase and Hogan were feuding because of Zeus.
True, and Hogan and DiBiase, there was always that feud going way back to when DiBiase tried buying the title off of Hogan. Another thing I like to do here during these matches is, again, putting myself in the shoes of a younger Larry. And, well, first of all, we got only one. There's no way Hogan's getting eliminated. I'm not worried. The feud between DiBiase and Jake Roberts, when DiBiase kept stuffing the $100 bills into Jake's mouth, causing him to choke. That was it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. We got a big kick on Smash. Smash, not even. Okay, good.
All right, he got it.
So it's going to be short-termed on this match. Again, that was another one. I just remember, being careful what I ate, to make sure that I don't, growing up as a fat child, I stuffed a lot of food in my mouth. But I just remember that having an impact on me, as it should have, for an 8-year-old.
What, as an 8-year-old, you learned not to eat $100 bills?
Well, it's... I mean, I spent $100 bills like mad nowadays, so I should have learned a better lesson.
That's true, right? You know what? You would have been better off eating them, because at least you'd be able, for 3 days, you wouldn't spend it.
That is true. Of course, where am I getting $300? I don't know at 8, but hey.
That's a very, very fair point.
It is what it is.
Oh my gosh! Now Zeus is in control. Now, if you notice on Zeus here, the character that was they created, they gave Zeus like that super heavyweight distinction where like he's got the purple bar before you get to the green bar.
Yes, he does. Well, he's he's like he's the Ganon of this match.
Yes, he is.
We'll call it that. I'm trying to think of some other with the feuds that were happening here, and Hogan and Zeus. I remember watching No Holds Barred and being again scared of Zeus. I like to kayfabe it up a lot, and Anthony, you know that. I think everyone who knows me knows I love to keep kayfabe. But growing up as a child, that's all there was. I took this all to heart. So when I saw No Holds Barred, I just remember being as nervous for Hogan when he was taking on Zeus as much as I was every time I watched Hogan defend the title at any pay-per-view. And then Zeus stepping out of the movies, stepping into real life, seeing that he was unstoppable, especially those moments on Saturday night's main event when Zeus would come in and Hogan and Beefcake just could not stop Zeus. I was petrified of Zeus. And I honestly thought Zeus was going to be the one to end Hulkamania, to end Hulk Hogan. Again,
well, that's how they were setting it up. They were definitely setting it up that way.
But like I mentioned before, like keeping the kayfabe, and again, as a child, buying into this hook, line, and sinker. I remember like just being physically nervous watching Hogan and Zeus. But as time went on, especially getting past Survivor Series, SummerSlam,
nice power slam.
Nice power slam. That was in deep in Hogan's repertoire. Only 2 count. But to kind of finally see him go away from WWE kind of made me feel better again as a 9-year-old, I should say. I felt Hogan was safe until the return of Zeus in WCW as Z Gangsta, which is a whole nother story.
Oh my gosh, Z Gangsta.
Oh, I love that match.
Oh my gosh. I will say this about Zeus. I mean, again, I did not like him for once. I did not like an opponent of Hogan's in the WWF. As you all know, I was not the biggest Hogan fan, even as a kid.
No, not at all. Shocking. How we became friends, I don't know.
Because by the time we became friends, Hogan wasn't around.
He was in WCW. He was heading to WCW.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, but at the time, I was just not a fan. I mean, when they brought Zeus, as soon as they brought Zeus in, and I realized they were doing a crossover for the movie, I was like, okay, this is now we're getting ridiculous here. Like even as a kid, I was like, okay, this doesn't make sense to me. So I was actually very happy when Hogan and Beefcake beat Zeus at every possible chance. Jake's in trouble.
Speaking of which, Zeus is not having another double leg takeout. Oh, we're doing this again. All right, we're doing the reversal pins.
No. See, all right, it was more realistic because Zeus wouldn't know how to do that. Let's just go there.
Zeus knew how to get in the ring,
right? But the whole Zeus thing to me, I despise that. And this is from a kid who actually did go to the movie theater to see No Holds Barred.
Did you? Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I saw that in the theater.
I did not see it in the theater. I had to wait.
See, I did. My dad took me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I did see it in the theater, and then Zeus shows up on WWF TV pretending to be a wrestler, and I'm just like, what? I also hated the movie.
How could you hate that movie?
It was a terrible movie.
With you. Oh, come on. What's that, Smith? All right. To be fair, when I was a kid, I thought he said cookie, and I'm like, cookie? What? Oh, wait, we got the $1 Million Dream. Oh, look at this variation of the $1 Million Dream. Wow. This is more of an Anaconda Vice almost. And Hogan, really, Hogan did nothing there. Hogan was just waving at the wind.
Hogan was just whiffing.
He was. Wow, that was a rare miss on Hogan's part.
No, I was perfectly happy with that miss. What are we doing, DiBiase?
DiBiase going up to the top.
I don't know. Does it make me a bad person?
Yes.
Now, well, wait, I'm not done yet. How bad does it make me now that I'm like while we're rewriting these wrestling events, right? Especially this one, I'm watching it. Why am I more in the corner of the heels than baby faces?
I can write a thesis on that, but I'm gonna leave that as it is.
Yeah, I mean that does speak volumes to me.
Hearing how you're, and I say this with all due respect and in a good way, you not allowing yourself to be a child to recognize Zeus coming out of the movie I know for a fact you read it as a child, the book from cover to cover.
Yes, I did.
As an adult, I desperately want you to relive your childhood as a child, and I'll get you there because I'm still there. Peter Pan syndrome is not a bad thing.
No, it's not necessarily a bad thing. And to be honest with you, it's like when I saw this Survivor Series for the first time, I did root for Hogan's team because I was a fan of Jake the Snake and I was a fan of Demolition.
Who's this other guy on the team?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, it looks like Ronnie Garvin.
If Hogan runs the table, I'm gonna here comes Hogan. Here we go.
Here comes Ronnie Hogan
in the ring. If Hogan does a spear, then I'm in your corner.
Why did they allow Ronnie Garvin to be in 2 matches back to back? I don't understand.
Oh, here we go.
He grew a mustache for this match too.
Warlord trying to get revenge from the Royal Rumble.
And got a big
Hogan
boot instead.
None of that. Big 2 count on that one. Still no eliminations at this point.
No, but Zeus's energy level has dropped to the green.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Oh, here we go. He's doing it on the wrong guy.
No, I think wasn't
Warlord's legal.
Oh.
Warlord's legal.
Nope, now it's the Barbarian.
Now we're going to get a team here. Tag team move. Oh,
yes, we did. Nice move.
For a minute, I thought it was going to be a 3D, but I'm glad to see that move, which was, I think, one of their moves back in the day.
Yeah, they definitely used that move.
Barbarian with a big stomp. He's like,
I think Barbarian was the one with the kick, though. He would always do that big boot. And it was
he had that powerful kick, that powerful boot. Wow. Another one. Again, apparently Hogan owes him money. His powers of pain with doing some heavy lifting for Hogan back in the day.
Trying to rip the leg right out of the socket.
Holy cow.
Like, that's mine now.
Good thing it wasn't in the last match with the Texas Tornado.
No, oh, man. Let me tell you, you know what? For all the time, obviously, I never knew the Texas Tornado had a prosthetic leg when he was in WWF.
Okay, you knew Zeus was coming out of the movie, but you had no idea that Kerry Von Erich had a fake leg.
No, I had no idea he had a fake leg, and to this day, I really wish it would have come off in one match.
Can you imagine?
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it never did. Like, kudos to them for not having that accident happen.
Now this is the match I was waiting. Here we go. Zeus and Hogan.
Yes.
Zeus and Hogan looking to get his revenge.
And now Jake the Snake taking up that workout routine.
He said, you know what? It looks pretty good. They're in good shape over on that side of the ring.
Yeah.
Hogan lacing in these closed fists on Zeus.
And we got 10 of them.
The human wrecking machine is in all sorts of hurt.
Yeah, he's definitely in trouble. Oh, he's really in trouble now.
That's how you do it. Big leg drop.
Here comes DiBiase.
DiBiase looking at his money going down the tubes. Only a 1 count.
That's right, because remember, it was all about DiBiase was paying Zeus to be there.
He was? Oh, totally. It wasn't nothing to do but money.
Yeah, I will say, and still to this day, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, by far and away, one of the best, if not the best gimmicks ever created for its absolute simplicity of a rich guy buying his way to the top and continuing to do that through most of his career. It worked so well.
I can't disagree with you on that. That you're exactly right. The gimmick worked. One of the best heels of all time. Not to be officially recognized as the WWE champion.
They should fix that.
You know what? I still say no on that one because it's just that's part of it. You know what I mean? I get what you're talking about. He had a title defense, but two. But I still think that's the way it is, and that is part of the lore or the story, as they're just destroying Zeus right now.
Well, they could
go back to Hollywood, you bum.
Yeah, basically they should have done the finger poke of doom back then, and made it legit. Right?
Only 2 count on
Could have done DiBiase and Andre in a match and just have Andre lie down. Oh, I think we're getting another leg drop. They're really doing a number.
No, Zeus gets out of the way.
Zeus hulked up.
I want that part in Suburban Commando.
That's right.
I signed give it to the Undertaker.
I signed the 2-picture deal, you bum.
Beal out of the corner from Zeus.
Oh, what are we doing here?
This is a vicious team. I would not double. Gosh, double tag team move by Zeus and the Barbarian. That is a tag team I never knew I wanted, but now I want.
Oh, okay.
Zeus and the Barbarian.
Well, if they eliminate Hogan here, then I can go back to cheering for the good guys. Just got to get him out of there.
Well, they're working on it.
And it's looking pretty good right now.
I don't think so. Come on, Jake, where you going?
He was
2 count.
He got the interference confused with the workout.
It kind of looked like Jake kicked Hogan there for a second.
I'm also surprised in this game in 2K25 they didn't give Jake his OG outfit.
Yeah, that's his heel outfit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the heel outfit, and unless I just keep missing it when I do these matches,
it's probably locked. You probably have to unlock it.
Yeah, maybe it's locked. Or you know what? You can download community creations that attach to the actual characters in the game.
Oh, okay. So they make gear, basically.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, I probably could just look for gear for him, so I can get the OG green.
Yeah.
Which I
Hogan's side. Yeah, no, that was a good one. Hogan sidestepping that clothesline from the top by the Barbarian, which was one of his big moves. Now Hogan choking out the Barbarian, essentially.
Yeah, well, you know, Hogan, and that was the other thing, too, and it was one of the reasons why I wasn't a big Hogan fan. Is he would cheat all the time.
He gave it. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
He raked eyes, he raked backs, he cheated left and right.
He gave it where he needed to. Only two.
Right, but I didn't buy it. I just didn't buy it. I saw right through him. He was trash.
Look at that show. Look at that. The All-American.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan beating up the.
Oh God! You know what? We're three matches deep, and we haven't covered this yet, which is the morbid. How many of these people are left alive? Question.
So, I will be honest. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to present it. But yes, in this match. Well, actually
in this match, it's 6 of 8. It's just Hogan and Zeus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, let's see. Yeah, when we talk about the last match, 3/4 of the King's Court are gone. And I think, but all of the 4x4s are still here. Oh no, wait, sorry, no, Hercules.
Oh no, Hercules is gone. Yep.
So half of the guys in that match are gone. In the first match, it's Dusty, Big Boss Man, Bad News Brown. So 3 out of the 8.
All right. All right.
It could be worse.
It could be worse. It's going to be worse when we get to the next match.
I was going to say when we get to the next match, it's a lot uglier, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then
the last one too.
No, last one isn't going to be too bad. It's going to be ugly.
Actually, no, it's not that bad. Not that
but
bad.
Probably not the worst one.
Wait, what do we got going on here? I wasn't paying attention, and axes on the ground.
What? Newly minted Hall of Famers. Demolition.
Yes. And rightfully so. That took forever.
Oh, well overdue.
Way overdue. Powers of Pain will not get that treatment.
No, maybe not. Well, we'll see. You never know. They have that legacy where they just throw like 5 people in, like how Sid got in.
Yeah, Sid getting in through legacy was a travesty.
That's a weird one.
I could not disagree with that more.
That's a weird. But Bad News Brown as well, same way. So I don't.
Bad News Brown to me, I think legacy makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But Sid, no way. I mean, you're talking about former WWF champion, former WCW champion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that in and of itself, I think
stabbed Arn Anderson with a pair of scissors in the back.
Yeah. Oh, that should have been automatic.
Not in the back, but in the backstage.
That's automatic Hall of Fame territory right there. No legacy wing for that. You know what goes in the legacy wing? The scissors. That's what goes in the legacy wing. The actual scissors.
Along with Bruce Beefcake Shears and the 2x4.
That's coming. Yeah, that's coming next. The prop wing.
They should. They got the match wing. So we got 2 matches in the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. They should do the prop wing. I'm in on that. I'm all in on that.
So Jake the Snake got tagged in and just sat in the corner.
Meanwhile, why not? We got a 2 count and Demolition and Hogan just deciding what to do with the Barbarian.
Fall away slam. It looks like.
SOS.
Now here's Axe is having some fun. Now Jake's got bored. Jake got bored. Oh,
big side slam by Axe. We might get a count out here.
Whoa! Jake tried going after Zeus and that didn't work.
I can't believe DiBiase got so caught off guard and he's still out on the outside of the ring.
Oh, short clothesline.
Oh, short clothesline, which is always I guess not tonight. Usually the lead up to the DDT. But it's not enough. That was enough on that one.
I thought it was enough too.
Yeah, I think at some point DiBiase is going to bounce back, but we don't know.
Yeah,
no, there he is. He's groggy, but he's getting back up.
Knee lift. Also, Jake, one of the best knee lifts in the business. Yeah.
Textbook. And we can have a whole podcast about his mic skills. And his
there was nobody better. You cannot. I don't care who you talk about. Nobody better ever. Even to today, I don't think anybody comes close.
The way he did it, big power slam by Hogan. Oh, not opting for the pin.
Well,
never yelled, never screamed, never.
Well, I was gonna say, in an era where
why was Hogan going over the top?
I don't know. In an era where everybody thought, "Oh, we're getting a DDT."
Oh, wait a minute, Hogan getting out of the way for the camera. He knew.
He knew. He's like, all right. Unlike him, to let somebody else get the spotlight for a moment.
It's got to be it. The big DDT set in on the Barbarian, and yes, we get a 3. Zeus was too slow.
Zeus was a little too slow, and the Barbarian's out. What I was going to say is, in an era back then where almost everybody yelled their interviews.
Yep.
Everybody did. Even DiBiase would raise his voice.
Yeah.
And that's what made Jake stand out so much. Like you said, it was the lower register, the calmness.
Calmness, that's what it was.
The calmness, the seriousness, the word choices he made.
Yeah.
Were always so perfect that you were compelled. The other thing too about and this is the other thing that a lot of the other wrestlers I don't think either understood, or it was just because it was the time. Because he spoke softly, you had to pay attention to what he was saying more, because you had to literally hone in on him and listen to him. The rest of them are all screaming at you. You can almost kind of drown it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But you had to pay attention. The way that Jake was not right there.
Oh, Zeus knocking off.
But you absolutely had to pay attention to him because he spoke so softly. And it worked so well.
And what's funny is I don't think I ever recognized that until I think it was in his documentary, Jake's documentary, the Resurrection of Jake the Snake.
Yes, I remember that.
Or maybe it was his Hall of Fame. No, he went to Hall of Fame afterwards. It might have been the documentary where it was pointed out about it wasn't pointed out about his picture-perfect Macho Man elbow that apparently he does on DiBiase. And, only 2 count by Jake. I mean, by Ted. I never realized, growing up, I just never realized that cadence of his and the softness of his until it was pointed out years later, much, much later. So, but, look, Jake the Snake's a Hall of Famer for a reason, so.
Yeah, and now there's a perfect Hall of Famer. That's a perfect Hall of Fame example of somebody who he has another movie he's used all the time.
Easily dislocating the shoulder of DiBiase.
He's the perfect example of a Hall of Famer who deserves being in the Hall of Fame, although he was never champion. He had
no champion whatsoever.
Yeah, no, he had a Hall of Fame career because of the fact that his entire purpose was putting over the main eventers.
Agreed.
And we got the leg drop. DiBiase's in trouble.
Referee out of place. Way out of place. Come on, ref. But it was enough. DiBiase is eliminated. Here comes Zeus, and Hogan's like, nope. Buck stops here, brother.
No posing, Zeus.
Big power slam on Zeus. 2. I thought he was going to get back-to-backs.
So we're definitely not getting the finish that we got in Survivor Series 89 because it came down to Hogan and DiBiase. And one of the other interesting things about this match that I liked, and again, these are things that Anthony would pay attention to that nobody else would pay attention to, I think, was that this was one of the very few matches where you saw the heel going up against 1-on-2. It was DiBiase against Hogan and Jake.
Yes.
In the match. And DiBiase eliminated Jake before he lost to Hogan.
Yeah, it's weird on that, because you're right, because normally if it was a straight-up handicap match, the face would be in the opposition.
Exactly.
But in these matches, another, 3rd or 4th leg drop.
Yeah, how many leg drops does it take to get rid of Zeus?
It might be 3 or 4. Come on, ref.
This ref is taking his time, but it worked.
Hogan on the run. He's like, you know what?
Holy cow.
Marvin, I can do one better than you.
Oh my God, it is. It's Ronnie Hogan all over again.
Oh, I didn't, and no eliminations on the Hulkamaniacs.
No, it's 4-on-1.
This is going a year prior to the first full team surviving.
Well, hold on.
Get a full team.
The Warlord's not out yet. Give him time.
I said we might. Yep. But it's not looking good.
No, I will agree. It is not looking good. And Hogan being Hogan, stealing the spotlight and getting 2 eliminations.
Hogan's like, you're the guy I got rid of in the Royal Rumble, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's like, you're the you're the 2-second guy, right?
Why are you in the company?
And last on this team.
I have to also be honest, I don't remember seeing much of Smash in this match.
You mean actually getting in the ring?
Yeah, getting in the ring, yeah.
No, I think he got in the ring maybe once.
Probably, yeah.
Everybody else did all the work.
Speaking of having to do the work, Warlord has a. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we were getting a whole thing.
Nope.
Oh, look at this. Warlord's like, I can do it to you as well. You can go over the top rope.
Yep.
Only for so long.
Exactly. I was going to say, get him counted out. If you get Hogan counted out, you can win the match. We saw
Look
that
at this.
First Survivor Series.
That's very true. That was the only way you were eliminated.
I was going to say, the only way you get rid of Hogan's that way. Uh-oh.
Oh, and with that, folks, we might as well start talking about the next match. Because big leg drop on the Warlord.
Oh,
referee
man.
in position. 2 and 3. And with that, we preserved, but we do have a full Survivor Series team of the Hulkamaniacs.
Yeah, the first time where all 4 people have a right to to celebrate.
Yes, that is true.
Unlike the previous 2 matches, where the losers came back out.
Smash acting like he did anything during this match.
Well, he does have his knee taped up, so maybe he just needed.
That is true. He always had that thing going on his knee.
Yeah, there's always something
brace or something. Yeah.
Yep. So there you go.
Good match.
Good match, and you know what? And rightfully so. You had 3 champions on that team, right? Tag team champions and the world champion. So here we go.
I was gonna say, all right, going into this, we are 2-1. We have rewritten 2 of the 3 matches so far.
Yes, we have.
Of the 5, and now we're getting into the tongue twister.
Yes. This one's going to be another weird one.
The Rude Brood.
Although I will say, of all the teams we saw on this show so far, I love how they paired these teams together. Like,
these 2 in particular, or all of them on the show?
No. These 2 in particular.
These 2 were good. These 2 were very good.
Yeah, like I can see these 4 people teaming up on a regular basis.
Absolutely, because you have wrestling classic. Here we have Ravishing Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, and Jacques and Raymond, the fabulous Rougeau brothers. Excuse me. So you have technical match. You have technical wrestling. You have power with Rude, and but then on the team we're about to see make their entrance here in a few moments, Chaos ran supreme on that team. And it was the only way that those 4 knew how to wrestle was with Roddy's Rowdies.
Yes, and it was the perfect team. Yeah, like you said, it was the perfect team because all of these guys had that brawler mentality.
Yes.
They were very unpredictable in the ring. You didn't know what you were going to get with them. And it just worked out perfectly. It gets worse when we get into the match because I think whoever made him, which by the way, I like what they did, but when
they look great.
Yeah, when you get into the match, one of them I think is wearing like the sheep herder chainmail on his head, and I don't know why they did that.
That's weird. Okay. Maybe that's why he's wearing the double hat.
Maybe
chainmail's underneath. It's hiding.
Yeah, it's very strange. You'll see it you'll see it in a minute. But yeah, and Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect, in my opinion, two wrestlers who should have been WWF champions. Honestly, like they had everything going for them. What they didn't have going for them was they were wrestling during the Hulk Hogan era, and that just didn't work for them. I would have loved Rick Rude to have taken the title off of the Warriors. That would have been interesting. That would have been great. The same way he took the Intercontinental title off of him. I would have loved to have seen him take the World title off of him. Was not meant to be, unfortunately. And he had left the company when they had finally decided to do that.
Beeps herders. That looks like Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump's headdress as well.
Yeah, I think that's what they used because I think did he have that as the sheep herders?
He might have. It's been a while since I saw the sheep herders themselves.
Yeah,
but
by the time the match started, I was like, I'm not doing this.
No, you're better off.
We're all in here.
We'll call it another glitch. So
yep, I call a lot of things glitches here.
Roddy Piper, of course, interrupting Ravishing Rick Rude's Intercontinental title match at SummerSlam, which led to their feud and led to this pairing of the two teams.
And again, also never got that one-on-one match on a pay-per-view.
No. Again, it was the late 80s, early 90s. A lot of that was happening at the house shows. Would happen on Saturday night's main event, though Saturday night's main event was starting to get phased out a little bit. Not as much.
You would have had the perfect opportunity for them to go one-on-one at the Royal Rumble 1990 because
True.
there would have been space on that if you got rid of that god-awful submission match between
Garvin
Ronnie Hogan and Greg Valentine.
Damn you and your Ronnie Hogan. It's going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
The immortal Ronnie Hogan.
Oh, well. Scott Steiner on the outside just staring in.
But then they also just kind of walked away from their feud because they threw Roddy Piper into that very memorable Bad News Brown feud in early 90.
Very memorable because right now, according to streaming, it's the only way to remember it is through memory.
It's through memory because they will not ever. That match will never be put on the internet.
Just put the thing on.
Nope.
I meant the warning ahead of time.
Oh, the warning? Yeah, no, that
like they
that
do for the Muppet Show.
Yes,
but that's another.
That one, I think that one goes beyond warning. That's the problem.
I don't know.
Okay, there's something wrong with that section because we have a Rougeau brother.
We got another Rougeau
doing the Zeus workout.
I think it's a glitch in that spot of the match.
Ray Rowan's getting a workout in.
He is good for him. I think it's shocked though. They should have been doing more.
But to me, Rude and Piper, like if Rude and Piper's feud had gone to WrestleMania, that would have been great.
Oh, I think so. I would agree. Oh, big punch by Mr. Perfect.
Because WrestleMania 6, I think Rude had like a, I don't know, was it Coco Beware or Snuka or somebody in WrestleMania 6.
It was it was an interesting.
It was a very weird.
It was Coco and the model.
Oh yeah, it was Coco and the model.
I don't think Rude was on the card.
He wasn't on the card for 6?
I don't think so.
You might be right. Maybe he was injured at the time.
He might have been gone already, actually.
No. He beat Snuka. I'm looking at the card right now.
All right.
They were. That match was right before the main event.
That's why I don't remember it. Okay.
Yeah, and because I'm looking at the WrestleMania 6 card, which I'm sure we'll do one day.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to do that.
But the 2 matches before the Hogan match was Bossman and Akeem, which was a 2-minute match, and then Rude and Snuka, which was a 4-minute match.
Oh, 4 minutes! Holy cow!
That's super short. Well, the shortest match on that card was the Hart Foundation and the Bullshit.
It was, yes.
Very entertaining.
Right now, Perfect just lacing up Jimmy Snuka here.
Yep. And as you recall, Mr. Perfect was the sole survivor of this match in the original Survivor Series.
Because he is absolutely perfect.
He absolutely was. In 88 and 89, he was the survivor.
Can we talk about the Rougeaus for a minute?
Sure.
Another team that I guess you can put in a top 10 list as greatest tag teams. Top 10. I wouldn't put them in top 5, but definitely top 10. They were very cookie cutter as faces.
Yep.
Which worked for them. Don't get me wrong. It worked for them.
Did.
But when they became fabulous, and probably one of the greatest theme songs of all time, sung by wrestlers themselves.
Yes.
The Fabulous Rougeaus just stepped up. I've never seen, whether singles or a tag team, go from face to heel, which normally in itself generates a gimmick change.
Yes.
But go from face to heel and absolutely like skyrocket from where they were at like the bottom of the card to, I mean, they were never top level, but like mid, I would say maybe upper mid a little bit. But that difference when they became heels was great. I enjoyed the Fabulous Rougeaus.
Yes, no. I think the Fabulous Rougeaus were much better than the babyface Rougeau brothers. But the problem was, I think, when they came into the WWF at the time, the tag team division was absolutely stacked. You remember were, you know, in 87 and 88, we had those Survivor Series matches where it was 10 on 10.
Yes.
And the first year they were on the babyface side. The second year they were on the heel side. But it was just the fact that there were way too many tag teams that were just better than they were.
Agreed. I'm just talking.
But the switch, when they did the switch, when they did the gimmick switch, was absolutely brilliant and necessary.
Yes.
Because otherwise they would have been, and in all honesty, like they even with the switch, they still languished at the bottom.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I would say mid card, like for a tag team, but. You're right. They were never high on the card, but they were still very entertaining, extremely entertaining. Their matches.
They were entertaining. Their matches were good, but the problem was they were never really given a higher opportunity. Like their their best feud was probably against the Hart Foundation, and outside of that, they never got close to the tag titles.
No, they never got close. You're right. Never got close to the tags. But like them and the Bushwhackers, they were the feud happening here.
Yep.
Very fun to watch. And, sometimes that's it as well. Arn Anderson said it best. It's like, look, being a mid-carder, there's nothing wrong with that. Arn Anderson always said, to get the flair, you had to get through me, being Arn Anderson.
Right.
So you still have that. Arn was never a world champion, but he still had a key point in the match, as we just saw a Perfect Plex, variation of Perfect Plex.
On the illegal guy.
Yes. Who's right now stunned. But they're too focused on the wrong guy here. There you go.
Yes, they are.
Now Bushwhacker Luke just wrestling around an unconscious Jimmy Snuka. There he goes. Well, I guess we might as well call it out here at this point, right? What do we got? Perfect, Rude.
Whoa.
Wow.
Got a battering ram.
A self-battering ram, basically.
What were you saying? Perfect, Rude?
Who's been permanently eliminated. Perfect, Rude.
Butch and Piper. And Snuka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 5? Yes, I think this might be the biggest match.
Yeah, because the Rougeos and Luke
yep.
are still with us.
Yeah, Luke's still running, I think, has a gym down in Florida.
Yeah.
And the Rougeos, some great funny stories of Jacques Rougeau from Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Jacques Rougeau's school, which apparently taught nothing.
And Jacques Rougeau also famously has a pinfall victory over Hulk Hogan.
Does, yes.
Yep. Hogan did the honors in Canada for him once.
He did. Yep. Yeah. Well, Jacques did go. I mean, let's face facts. Jacques going on to become the Mountie was perfect for him.
Yes.
Ray Rougeau ended up doing more. He did backstage commentary.
Whoa.
He would do nice moonsault, line salt. He would do the French commentary.
Yep.
So he definitely still had a career moving. I mean, Jacques is not stopping. Jacques' lats have to be burning him right now.
Yeah. That was Raymond.
Oh, that's Raymond? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Jacques has the short hair.
Yeah.
So it was the other way around.
So, and what you were saying, like, in terms of, like, Jacques' career, and then, obviously the Quebecers.
Oh, yes.
Which was fantastic.
Yep.
Raymond, in an interview said that, like, he had wanted to retire from the ring in the late 80s. He actually said he stayed as an in-ring competitor for like 2 years just for his brother.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was done with it, he said.
I can see that.
Which was great. A testament to him.
He had a great career.
And a testament to him for sticking it out for his brother's benefit. But as Jacques proved after Raymond decided to hang it up, he was able to carry on in a singles career, and then again as another very legitimate tag team, in a more legitimate tag team, because Quebecers were were 2-time tag champs. Maybe
they were. Well, none of that. The Mountie, former Intercontinental champion, albeit for like 48 hours, but still something.
And I want to say, let me correct that. I think were they 3-time
tag Quebecers?
Yeah.
1, 2.
They won. They
at least twice.
Well, they lost it to Jannetty and the Kid, and then they won them back. And then
were you there for that?
I was there when they won it back. Yeah, because that was the night of the New York Rumble.
Yes.
And then they lost it to Men on a Mission at a house show and won it back.
Yep, I remember that.
So they were 3-time.
Okay. Yeah, and then they initially won it from the Steiners in that Province of Quebec Rules match.
Correct. So yeah, they were 3-time tag champions. Yeah, so I mean, Jacques had a great career in the WWE.
He did.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Butch is hulking up with his Scott Steiner chainmail.
Big Papa Pump, Butch.
Oh.
But
that
big
worked.
Drop kick by Raymond. Now we keep saying Raymond. I'm pretty sure it was never officially Raymond. I think that was just Gorilla Monsoon, and it just stuck.
No, yeah, because his name was Raymond. When he came out, it said Raymond, but like they went Raymond. And again, it was also to play on the heel French.
100. Well, not only that, but they moved to Memphis. Them moving to Memphis was great. Them with the little American flags. And then in their song, From Montreal to Memphis.
Yes. Everything they did for their gimmicks worked. And I will say this. It is a bit of a shame they did not get higher on the card for it, because their gimmick was really solid. And their wrestling was really solid.
And what kind of led to them becoming heels also kind of made perfect.
Meanwhile,
hold on, we got Piper saving it. Because the Fabulous Rougeaus kind of became heels off of the Hart Foundation becoming faces. Yeah. Because if you remember, Jimmy Hart kind of like took the contracts or still owned the contracts of the Hart Foundation.
Yes.
I think somehow parlayed them for the Rougeaus. But the Rougeaus and the Harts, were feuding for a time because of that. And then that's what led them to move to Memphis.
Again,
this is what I loved about it. They moved to Memphis to become American, but they still kept the French-Canadian stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I always found that funny.
that was the best part of it. It was all
totally.
It was all the irony play on it.
Yep.
It was just great.
Here comes Ravishing Rick Rude. Mixed up with Luke.
Yeah.
Pile driver?
Yes. Now, the way this match originally went, because I love talking about it since I have it there are certain pay-per-views that are just like seared into my brain, and this is one of them. Oh, we got some cheating going on.
Oh, look at this. Right in front of the referee, too. How dare they?
And the way this match had originally gone, the Rougeaus both got eliminated, and it was 4-on-2. And then we lost the Bushwhackers to make it 2-on-2. And then Rude and Piper got counted out.
Yes, that's right.
And then Perfect eventually got the perfect plex on Snuka. But again, the double count out to me was because they were going to lead us to an eventual match between Piper and Rude, which I would have loved to have seen. And I'm sure they had them on house shows. Again, a lot of the stuff we never got on a pay-per-view was because these guys were working house shows every day or every other day.
The house show was still... I mean, at this point, I think we're getting to the point where we got Piper with a cover here on one of the movie shows. I said, okay, that's the house show was still the bread and butter of the... they were starting to make money on TV, starting to make money with pay-per-views. But it was still all about the house shows. That's where the money was made. So I agree with that. Oh, only a 1 count. And of course, that meant though you don't have the one-off match. You had the one-off match 12 times. In different parts of the country. So, but still, that was how it was back then. And you're right. I'm sure it did happen, probably at the Boston Garden, or at MSG. The one that was the quote-unquote the match that they finally needed to have.
Yes.
So, it's probably on one of these super tapes of best ofs that they're slowly...
Oh, no, I guarantee you, I'm sure they have it on... I'm sure they captured it on video somewhere, and we'll eventually get to see it.
Yeah, in time.
The same way we never got a one-on-one Piper-Flair match in 91.
True. Very true.
That was another one. Piper was the first feud Flair had.
Yep.
But obviously they went straight to the world title with Flair, so they never got their match.
Yeah, I kind of had no choice on that one.
Would have been interesting though if you think about it on a house show, Piper and Flair as champions in the early '92.
Oh man, that would have been real good.
Actually, Piper and Flair did have matches. On house shows because I went to one. It was on my birthday in 1991. It was one of the matches on the card, and that was one of the MSG Vault. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but it used to be on Peacock. It was one of the. Remember when they were showing the MSG ones?
Yes.
That was one of the cards on there, and it had the Piper Flair match.
Yep. And now Rude back in the ring.
Oh, we got a Rude Awakening.
Oh, we're gonna get a Rude Awakening. Nailed it.
Bye,
Nailed
Butch.
it solid too.
Oh, and Mr. Perfect's gonna be able to block.
Yeah. Butch Steiner is still in it.
Oh, I call foul on that one.
Luke getting rid of Perfect, and now I thought he was
we got
do some cardio. No,
Nice.
Still a 2 count. Cannot keep. It's that mesh helmet there of his.
Big Papa Butch.
What? That kind of looks like Little Papa from Petey Williams.
Yeah.
More outside action here.
Now this is the match that should be chaotic.
Yes, agreed.
This is the perfect example of how this match did go.
Meanwhile, Piper and Snuka are like, you know what? We're not getting paid for this.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, you know what? We're the singles guys. We'll just hang out here. You guys do all the fighting
and now
the biting.
Yeah, a lot of biting. A lot of biting between all four of Roddy's Rowdies.
Yes, there was a lot of biting in the match at the beginning of it. It was really funny.
A lot of tetanus shots needed to go around after this match.
This was a pure entertainment match.
Oh, 100%. Ha-ha before ha-ha was something in wrestling, you know?
Exactly. And it was a very good, and the ha-ha one was always good to do. Oh, battering ram.
And he's got the mesh on. That's got to be a DQ. Come on, ref. Who is this, Danny Davis? Who is it?
No,
like Mike Yoda.
I don't know. But it was always good to have the ha-ha match on before the main event. You know, you get you bring everybody down, you get some entertainment value out of it, and then you get to the serious main event.
It really was the blueprint for a while. You're
Octopus
third to left. Oh, look at this. Yeah, because I wish I could see it, but perfect going in for a closer look.
That was a bad angle.
I do remember Jacques always put on a really good abdominal stretch.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
It's funny how you can remember the specific moves everybody was kind of really famous for. Yes.
Meanwhile, I can't remember blow-off feud stuff.
No, I can't remember what I ate yesterday, but I can remember the abdominal stretch from Jacques Rouget. Talk about wasted brain cell space. It's like, what do you remember? Oh, I remember that short clothesline from Jake the Snake. What'd you eat yesterday? I don't know.
Who are you? I'm Batman. But yeah, no, that blueprint, third to last match was like a semi-main event.
Yep.
And then you had, you're right, that kind of no-nonsense match to bring everyone down just to get them back up again for the main event. And it worked. It works.
No, it works really, really well. It's a format. They still use something. Hey, Piper.
Look at Piper. Wait a minute. Oh, and he got the win with it, too. Holy cow. Eliminated Jacques.
Oh, and Ramon
eats a knee.
Right
eats
in.
A big knee. What's Piper for?
And again,
I'm going to guess a sleeper.
Yeah, probably. Yes.
There we go. Good night, Irene.
And Piper was also one of those wrestlers who, even as a babyface, when he cheated, you kind of liked it.
Yes, he was probably one of the first ones to be like that. Well, Hogan was one.
But Hogan was the first one.
But Piper was the one. You're right. You let him get away with it. I was just watching, again, it was one of the best ofs. Because now they're putting those up out of order.
Which I love. I love those.
It was...
Rented those all the time.
Yeah, me too. It was Bundy, Stud, and Heenan versus the Big Machine, the Giant Machine, and the Piper Machine.
No,
it was the Piper Machine on this one.
There's a Piper Machine.
I do remember the Hulk Machine. I wish I knew who was under the mask.
I remember the Hulk Machine too, and I can tell you who was under. I can tell you who was under the mask.
But the Piper Machine was great.
Yeah. I have to see that match. The Hulk Machine was later figured out to be Rugged Ronnie Garvin. Right?
Enough of you and Rugged. I cannot watch Rugged Ronnie Garvin the same ever again.
I think when you broke off to laugh, you messed up your microphone a little bit. Just so you know.
Oh,
now you're back. You're back.
I got dangerous there for a second. Okay.
It did. It sounded really funky. I thought maybe Rugged Ronnie got to you.
I didn't want to be too loud because you got me on that one. So.
Right? Yes.
Big splash off the top by Snuka.
Oh, that might be it.
Rude. It's going to be it for the former Intercontinental Champion. It is.
It is. Well, that Superfly splash is no joke.
No, it's
he always hit that perfectly.
As far as we know,
perfect.
Only one person's kicked out of the Superfly splash, or the first person to kick out of the Superfly splash. Tommy Dreamer.
Was it Tommy Dreamer?
Supposedly, Tommy Dreamer was the first one to kick out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's funny. I was almost going to say The Undertaker, but Snooker didn't get any offense.
I don't think he ever had time to get it on him. Yeah. 2 count, perfect, kicking out.
Well, Butcher's cheating with that chainmail thing.
He
keeps doing the battering ram, and I don't approve of this.
Well, meanwhile, we have another 4-on-2 right now.
Yes, we do.
In favor of Roddy's Rowdies.
Which is exactly the way that it went.
Meanwhile, I always called Rowdy. I always said Rowdy.
Wow,
perfect is gone.
Yeah, and eliminated by a bushwhacker? I don't agree with that. Absolutely not. Now we're left with Ramon.
Contractually speaking, Piper should have gotten all the eliminations.
Yes, very true. Ramon is the last survivor on his team, mostly because those workouts really paid off outside the ring.
This is why he wanted to retire early.
Yeah, this was it. They were just like, here, we're going to put you in a 1-on-4 situation. He's like, all right, I'm done.
See, now at this point, they should allow the full team to start branching off into different corners. So that way it's a little easier to make takes.
Well, but again, you had multiple cameramen there, so you were able to work it. I was not going to mess. I was not messing with camera angles during these matches.
No,
it would have been messy.
No, we've already got some interesting ones already. We get out of the way. Speaking of
we have a tough enough time here now having to watch Ramon go through all 4 of these guys.
Seriously. But can he do it? It is possible. Anything's because he's laying it into Butch right now.
Yeah. Well, Butch got, I think, 2 of the eliminations with that chainmail. So.
He did. Well, that's what happens when you change. Right. Actually, I think all 3.
No, just 1.
Oh, okay.
No, Snooker pinned Root.
That's right. He pinned that one. So we have 1 clean and 2 cheats.
Yes, that's exactly right. We had 2 cheats because Piper cheated to pin Rougeau. So which team is the heel team again?
1989. The lines were blurred.
Oh, they were definitely blurred then. Oh, absolutely.
Here we go. See, Raymond got to get... Oh, another short spear, but it might work.
Yeah,
that's the problem with 4-on-1. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just not going to work this way. I've noticed that am I right or am I wrong that I'm looking in the crowd right now and the Hulk Hogan fan has swapped to a Roddy Piper fan?
Well, you want to stay with the match that's going on. He clearly spent a lot of money that night.
Yeah, I never noticed that the crowd changes during the show.
What they actually do is they actually clear the entire arena out, and then they bring everyone back in per match. You have to rescan your ticket.
That makes total sense.
It's like a baseball doubleheader.
What is Luke doing? Oh, another batter.
Oh, wow.
I think that might be it.
This one's got to be it. Look at the grimace on Raymond's face.
He's bleeding, too. Yeah.
And with that, we have another rewritten match and another full team, which kind of is showing to the point where in this game, if it's down to like 2-on-4, 1-on-4, I think we're guaranteed we know who's going to win.
No, that's absolutely not true, Larry, because the King's Court in the 4x4s, it was 4-on-2 and then became 2-on-2.
You're right, I apologize.
Yeah, so...
See how quickly I've forgotten? Okay.
There is and that one actually ended 1-on-1.
It did.
Yeah,
it should have ended with Rugged Ronnie Garvin, but...
No, it did not. He ran out of gas. That's it. You can only mimic the immortal Hulk Hogan so much.
Now we are in the main event of Survivor Series 1989. And, of course, leading into this particular team of the Heenan family looked a little different, made a lot more sense, but only when we got to the pay-per-view and when the match began is when we realized what happened to Tully Blanchard.
Yeah, so the story back in the day is that, or at least let's do the story both ways. The kayfabe story was that there was trouble brewing in the Heenan family, right? There was some dissension, which led to Tully Blanchard not showing up and Bobby Heenan having to wear the tights and take his place. The real story was, during time, remember, the Brainbusters were tag team champions.
Great,
right? They had defeated Demolition, which was great, as we see the Ultimate Warriors coming out.
You know what? I apologize. I said Texas Tornado was in this match, and he was not.
That was 1990.
Yeah,
that was 1990. So what happened? Yeah. So what wound up happening in real life is that
I'm sorry. Why is Warriors just casually?
because I wasn't going to take the time to figure out individual entrances for a team entrance. I just literally just did it.
If he breaks out 2 slices of pizza and eats them at the same time, I mean, that's what I'm waiting for.
I'm all in for that. I'm all in for that. But
so you were saying about Tully, yes?
Yeah, about Tully. So Tully unfortunately failed a drug test, and he was summarily fired from the WWF before this event. Otherwise, he was supposed to be on the team, but because he got fired, he wasn't able to go to the event. And then Arn Anderson, and at the time, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, I think, were both nearing the end of their contracts.
Yes.
And when that went down, Arn Anderson also was like, well, then I'm leaving as well. And this was Arn Anderson's last match in the WWF also.
I'm sorry. Andre caught me off guard with that deep no sell.
Yes.
But Warriors paying him back. Oh, no, look at this.
No, he's
Andre's
not.
like, no. Oh, well, Andre notoriously did not like the Ultimate. Notoriously.
Oh, no, he hated
very
him.
publicly did not like the Ultimate Warrior, yeah.
Well, I think everybody hated the Ultimate Warrior. Even Heenan hated the Ultimate Warrior.
they have to do a whole video saying how they all love the Ultimate Warrior. And Heenan already, Andre's mini-me already coming into the match. And okay. And, yes, lacing into the Warrior.
Yes,
Look
Bobby Heenan trying to prove himself here.
I loved Bobby in the ring. You knew how the outcome was
always
going to be.
Yes.
But he was great in the ring. Now, originally, in the original match, Andre gets counted out immediately in this match. Immediately.
And what a great, that was such a great story moment. I understand, like, Andre was obviously, like, even here, he was nearing the end of his career, right? Injury, you know, his back and everything could not hold up in the ring anymore.
True.
So it was just such a clever story moment for the match because it made this match so much more interesting when he was eliminated first. Now, granted, would I have liked to have seen him stay in the ring and destroy everybody? Sure, but it just worked. It just worked so well. For the story of the match, especially with Heenan being one of the other three.
Yeah, because you knew Heenan was banking on Andre, just lasting the whole thing and just doing all the heavy work for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, you got such brilliant commentary from Gorilla Monsoon during this match, who kept saying, you know, he's like, oh, it's 4-on-2 already because Andre was eliminated and Heenan just didn't factor in.
That was another part when I was saying Heenan was great to see in the ring. Monsoon calling a Heenan match also just added to that.
It was always great. And then, of course, always with Haku was always the workhorse of the Heenan family. So, and honestly, I want to say completely underrated in his career because he was always the one they called on when they're like, okay, we need somebody to fight Hogan. All right, put Haku in there, and it would be a great match.
I agree. I mean, his run as King, I enjoyed his run as King.
So did I.
And with the Colossal Connection, yes, and he did pretty much those were
all the work
matches for the for what it was, but it still was good. But Haku, I think, really, Haku's the guy where back in the day, he was absolutely respected by his peers. His peers knew how tough he was. I mean, he was a legit tough human being. Like, he would kick the garbage out of anyone in the ring and in real life. Yeah. I mean, there's that famous story, whether you want to believe it or not, of him like biting someone's nose off in a bar. Which
no. Was it biting the nose or like he ripped like his teeth out or something?
I think it was biting the nose. I think it was biting the nose.
It was some crazy story.
But he was, I mean, he just was a legit tough man. And I think as far as the fans and the crowd, as time went on and, you know, the curtain got pulled back and everything like that.
By the way, Bobby is already busted open.
Is it? Oh, well, I mean, one shot by the Warrior is going to do that to you.
Yeah. But
I think Haku got his credit much later on, like I said, when the curtain got pulled back and then people kind of realized, all right, this guy was a bad dude, not just in the ring, but he was legit outside of the ring as well. To this day, too.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about in terms of his like in-ring career, right? In terms of his in-ring career, like he was a guy, and there were very few guys. I think there are very few guys that you can put in this category where he could be in a low card match, he could be in a mid card match, and he can be in a main event or a title match, and it's just completely believable. It doesn't matter where you put him on the card.
Agree, and you know, and there's that's like what I was talking about earlier with Arn Anderson, kind of saying like there's nothing wrong with being a mid carder. Arn is still a Hall of Famer as a mid-carder. And I'm not saying Haku... I guess I am kind of saying Haku is a mid-carder, but I don't think
Warrior's in trouble.
Warrior's in big trouble here. Oh, who's that? Marty Jannetty.
Anderson drop. Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being a mid-carder, in my opinion,
absolutely
especially back then. So, yeah, Haku did exactly what he needed to do. He was perfect for that position. And you're right, as an Islander, as the King... as a Colossal Connection, it worked in all of it.
Yeah, and the King part to me was very clever, a clever move to make him King because, again, the one thing that Haku wasn't was a master on the mic, and having him with Heenan.
0%. No, you're right.
Having him with Heenan was brilliant for his career, and then giving him the crown was also, I thought, great for his career.
I think so too.
It really worked out really well for him.
Well, you say that where, you know, it was good for Bobby to be his mouthpiece. Again, that's a whole other podcast we can do about the use of managers. They were the mouthpieces, you know, for a lot of these guys. So, but going into this match, right now, Andre already surviving way longer than he did.
Oh, absolutely. He's still at ringside.
Yes, and shall we go through it? What do we got? Andre, Heenan, who's no longer with us. Warrior.
That's it.
Jannetty's teetering.
Neidhart's gone, so half.
Oh, Neidhart as well? Yeah.
Yeah, Neidhart's gone. So 4 of them are out.
And Jannetty's knocking on the door.
Yeah, poor Jannetty.
Yeah. All these guys are losing legs. It's so weird.
Yeah, I know. It seems to be happening a lot.
Yeah, it all started. Kamala was the first one. And all went from there. What is happening here? Oh, okay. I thought he was going for a rock bottom.
I know. I was going to say, well, either that or I thought it was going to be like some explosive, like suplex. And like Andre doesn't go up for suplexes.
I'm waiting for Andre to do an acai moonsault or something off the top rope because you know
I should totally put that in the game.
He did that in WrestleMania 4, I think. Our version of WrestleMania 4.
I do not think he did that.
No, I could have sworn he did like a back.
No, because Andre in the game is built as a super heavyweight.
You're right, but I thought I saw something. But anyway. Ooh, look at that! Nice. Ooh. Variation of the Snake Eyes here. Yes. Jim Neidhart and Andre is just annoying with the angle.
And Neidhart was the first team member eliminated from the Warriors.
Again, contractually obligated, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Look at Heenan.
What did Heenan do there?
He tried going for a knee on Shawn Michaels and Shawn
Shawn said nope. He's like, I'm a future world champion. Get out of here.
Look at this. Shawn, here we go. This rocker's
classic rocker.
At its best. Oh, come on, Bobby.
Now, in reality, Bobby would be... Yeah, but in reality, Bobby would be out of here.
Oh, first punch, he'd be gone.
Yes. So I give whoever made him credit that he's actually surviving this much.
Was he the final survivor on the team to be eliminated? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was last. Yeah, he was the last one.
Yeah, he had to.
It was him and the Warrior.
Yes,
the last two.
Yeah. It's the only way you can arrive. For some reason, I was thinking I knew Haku was next.
And in the record books, as Jesse Ventura would pointed out during commentary, he did have a pinfall victory in this match over Marty Jannetty.
He did, yes.
But that was after everybody else beat up Jannetty.
What do you have to?
Yes. So it was great. No. Like I said, I thought the story of this match was so well done. Oh, Sean.
Good night, Sean.
Sean, I think we're done with you. Bye, Sean.
That's got to be it. 2.
What's that? No. I was about to say we'll see you at WrestleMania 12. Your boyhood dreams get about 7 years away.
Haku now in the ring with Shawn Michaels. You want to talk about also kind of a resurgence of career in WCW when Haku went over to WCW as Meng.
Yes.
That was big. Venture the Faces of Fear with the Barbarian.
Yep.
Another one. WCW did good with a lot of these guys there for a while for those 83 weeks.
Yeah, no, they did. No, they told some good stories with them. They took advantage of what they had done previously. Mm-hmm. And I give them a lot of credit for that. And then they got a little too full of themselves. Made a mess.
And the NWO took over, and that was it.
And that was the end of it.
Big flying headbutt off the top.
Oh, but the Warrior's like, no.
Warrior breaking it up.
No, don't touch my rocker. Haku's like, I don't care.
Haku's like, you're done.
Like, stay out of the ring. We don't like you. Sean might be the first one out here.
Yeah. Look at this. Everyone looking for the tag as long as Andre's not in the ring.
Exactly. Haku's posing. This is a big mistake.
Hey, funny enough, second time Bobby Heenan's teaming with Haku.
Oh, really?
Because remember, at WrestleMania 4, the Islanders.
That's right. The Islanders.
And Bobby.
Yeah. That's right. What a great match that was.
Oh, that was a great match. And Bobby dressed up in that door protective suit was
it was fantastic.
Epic. Absolutely
fantastic.
Epic. All right, I was ripping the corner here by Haku.
Yeah.
No. Oh, Sean blocking it, coming back. The uncrowned tag champions.
That's right. Another one that happened. Oh, what's going on here?
Wow, look at
whoa, Bobby.
Tell me Bobby KO'd him with that spinning heel kick. That spin kick. No, only 2 count. That would have been great.
No. He had him. Neidhart made the save. He totally had him.
Sean's teeth is somewhere in the 4th row.
Wait, Bobby may get him anyway.
Look at this. Look at tiny Bobby. Another burning hammer. He's been very pretty.
I think this may be it.
It's got to be. It broke Sean's eye there.
Wow.
Gets the 3. Sean is the first eliminated from the match.
Bobby Heenan pins the Heartbreak Kid before the Heartbreak Kid came out.
But Bobby still pinned a rocker.
He did. All right.
So I'll give him half credit on that one.
We'll preserve that one for sure. Wrong rocker, but we can forgive him for that.
Now Marty's like, how dare you do that to my friend and partner who will be tag team forever.
Right, I'm going to rip off your leg so I can have it 30 years from now.
Kick your leg out of your leg.
That
here goes Haku.
Different brother. Oh, Haku's getting the workout in.
All right, I think we need to report this bug to 2K. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure they don't care because this is not 2K26.
That's true.
So.
2K26, all 8 of them would be doing it.
Yeah, and I'm also
this double team.
Ooh, I'm not using 2K26 because I went through all the trouble to download everybody in 2K25. So we're just gonna stay here. Oh no!
Oh, that's.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, even Warrior and Anvil are like, no,
they're not even gonna bother.
We're gonna let you go. We don't need the Rockers here. So the Rockers have been eliminated from this match
completely. We got another 4-on-2 situation there.
Yeah.
Want to see we'll see if your theory holds.
We're gonna see right now. Yeah. But Andre
it didn't earlier.
Andre absolutely getting laced in by the Warrior.
Yes.
But Andre's going to change that story right now.
Yeah. He's like, yep, this is a video game where I can beat you. This isn't real life where Vince wouldn't let me.
I'm sure Andre, if you wanted to, I think he was allowed one. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I'm totally sure. If Andre got mad enough, he would have just sat on Warrior.
100%.
And been like, I'm
100%.
done. You know what? I want to be Intercontinental Champion. Squash. Oh, man, I would have paid money for that. That would have been great to see.
Oh, man. All right, well, Warriors.
Oh, wow. Heenan's getting a little too big for himself here.
And yet, you know what? That's what happens when you get that crimson mask. You smell that blood. You smell that iron. It lights something up inside of you.
You know what? Heenan's having his moment. He never got a really big moment in the ring in his career. So here it is.
Just Anvil just collapsing off the ring apron. That was great. Holy cow.
Oh, now I think Heenan's done.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you, Haku.
No, Haku breaking up even before the 1.
That works. Save Heenan.
Save Heenan.
Anyone wearing a Heenan shirt in the crowd?
No, anyone wearing a singlet like this?
Never mind.
Oh, too close to the ropes. What's going on here, Warrior? Shame on you.
Yeah, good.
Anvil finally making it back up to the apron here. But now just Warrior just lacing into Bobby. I mean, just like that's all I want from you now.
Oh, Heenan got out of the ring though.
It's like, what am I doing?
Well, wait, that didn't matter.
Oh, you got to get him in the corner. He gets him in a corner. Yeah.
So I think it's safe to say though, in the late '80s, Heenan and the Heenan family are responsible for the Warrior's rise. I mean, if you think about Warrior, became Intercontinental Champion, right? Mm-hmm. Then went into a feud with Rude. Mm-hmm. Then went into a feud with Andre. So like that entire year was basically the Warrior and the Heenan family.
You're right, and Anvil cannot walk across the Warrior through 4 big haymakers that Andre did not connect because Warrior was in the way. And
more or less. And Andre's like, I don't care, I still hate the Warrior. Get out of the ring, Neidhart.
No, you can make that's a very strong. I never thought of that. That's a very strong point with the Heenan family and the Warrior. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, without the Heenan family propping up the Warrior, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there would have been other people that could have done it, but, you know, Heenan was one of the, they were the main driver.
I mean, the Heenan family, just epic. You know what I mean? Like, of all the stables that there are. And Jimmy Hart had a good stable. Slick had a reasonable stable.
Oh.
But the Heenan, wow. And that is it on the Neidhart stable.
Nope.
No, Warrior breaking it up.
and Andre's like, I am so done with you.
See, you know he's mad because he's got that grip on the back of his neck.
Yes.
Oh, wait, Warrior coming back, though. Warrior realizes he's not the legal man.
No, he's definitely not the legal man.
Still got a 4-on-2 here.
He will be in a minute, it looks like.
Now, big giant power slam. Holy cow. By Andre, no less.
Oh, wait a minute. Andre's posing. Big mistake.
What's he doing? Oh,
no.
Doesn't realize he gets the tag. The Warrior now in the ring, and Anvil just in the way, as usual.
Well, that works. Oh.
Oh, wow. Reverse into a DDT.
But yeah, I mean, with the Heenan family, like you said, probably one of the most epic stables in the history of the WWF. Yeah, you can't pick them up. But no matter who he had in his stable, they always had a lot of impact. Not necessarily a lot of championships, but a lot of impact. His champions actually all came here in '89.
No, you're right, and that was that was part of the story, that Heenan could never get a title.
Yeah.
He could never get a champion. And then you're right, Rude wins the Intercontinental title, and then boom, he gets the tag titles with the Brainbusters, and later on with the Classic Connection.
Yep.
Never had the world title.
Never had the world title.
Never the world title.
Those were the titles. In fact, Jimmy Hart, I think, his stable was probably the most successful in terms of titles.
100%.
You know, with the Honky Tonk Man, with the Hart Foundation. Oh, we got a splash.
Hold on, we got a splash on Warrior, and Heenan's going to break that one up. There we go. Let me ask you, an argument to be had. When Andre had the title for albeit 2 minutes and something seconds, he was running with DiBiase, but technically, even though Heenan wasn't in Andre's corner, he was still managed kind of by Andre. Would you consider that a win for Heenan?
Yeah, you know, that's a really good question, because in the record books, Andre is still considered a former WWF champion.
Absolutely.
It's only DiBiase who got, who it didn't count.
Yep.
Because technically Andre won in the ring. What's Neidhart doing? Ooh, almost.
And only one count on the eighth wonder of the world.
Talk about unbelievable. But no, you're right.
Being in this match at this point, yes.
I will stand corrected. Even though it was DiBiase in his corner, I would still kind of give it to Heenan.
But they never really recognized. No, I hear you. But okay, there we are. This is Prime Warrior here, gorilla pressing Andre the Giant.
Yes. And what are we doing here?
They never recognized it as Heenan having the world title in his possession.
No.
And Andre getting hit with a macho elbow, knocked from the Macho Man. And with that, Andre is eliminated. We are now 4-on-3, and Heenan with a big knee drop there.
He might have busted open the Warrior. You won't be able to tell because of the face paint. No, they never recognized it, but I mean,
thinking back on it,
but when you think back on it, like it was almost like Heenan rented Andre out to the $1 Million Man because Heenan was in Andre's corner in WrestleMania 4, wasn't he?
No,
not at all.
That was all DiBiase and Virgil.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, but it was after WrestleMania where Heenan just counted back. Wait, stay with this.
No. Okay, 2 count. Heenan with the cover on Warrior.
But then he went right back to Heenan after WrestleMania, right?
So look, this could be one of those like internet things that we can start. You know, technically, did Heenan manage a world champion?
That's a very good question.
Let's get started.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming the record books say no.
I'm gonna say the record books say no as well.
Yeah. So, but it's a shame that Heenan never did, because he should have.
He should have, but there's also arguments saying where it works. Sometimes it might work better that you never got to it. You know what I mean?
True.
It's almost more memorable at that point. Because look, we're always talking about who should have been champion. We don't always talk about, oh, look who was champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, if we didn't have Hogan running rampant for so long, there would have been great opportunity for other champions.
These guys wouldn't have made the money that they made now. Come on, how dare you? Go watch the Netflix documentary.
I understand that. Absolutely understand that. But in my opinion, Hogan could have still lost and won it back and been perfectly fine. He didn't have to go on like a 5-year run or whatever he did.
For me, it's an eternal run.
Yeah, well,
it'll never end.
Well, it's eternal now.
Oh, Terry Bollea died, not Hulk Hogan.
Oh, whatever.
Anvil on the top rope now. Arn Anderson really finally getting in this match.
Yeah,
nice, sweet
trouble.
Clothesline off the top.
Oh,
and now both men on the outside of the ring. Yeah. It's the third time I did it. First time you recognized it.
Oh, I didn't catch it the other time, so I did not. I don't know. I think there were moments. Well, and and the biggest story with Andre, of course, was WrestleMania 3.
Oh God, yes.
And the conversations were going around that like Andre was supposed to beat Hogan at WrestleMania 3.
Well, it was more.
They didn't know. They were giving him the choice. He got to choose who would win that match.
Oh, can we call this for the first time in this event? We finally have a turnbuckle pad removed.
Yes, and it's saving Neidhart right now.
It sure is. Wow, I don't know what the ref is putting back on, but he's pantomiming something.
He's pantomiming something, and then the turnbuckle is going to magically appear. There.
Oh, look at that. Viola.
But Neidhart may not survive this anyway.
I don't think so. Warrior's smart. I think he'll let him go. Sometimes he's
Here
better
comes
off
Haku,
to take an X.
who's hulking up for a second there. Oh,
I thought he was gonna go for it. Wow.
he paid
What
for
a
it.
clothesline on Haku. He still has his head on his shoulders, though.
Wow. Wow, indeed.
Miraculous.
I got to say, this has been a very good match so far.
Very entertaining match in this one. Kind of the second pay-per-view we've had, or multiple pay-per-view we've had where it had a really good main event.
Yeah, that SummerSlam 98 one was still amazing.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Everyone's outside of the ring. What is going on? I've lost track. Who's legal?
Looks like everybody's dancing.
I think Warrior is...
Oh, he got caught. Oh, no, he did not. Haku's in trouble.
Not like you do to run around the ring and then just do a collar elbow tie-up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, I mean, talk about a letdown. Warrior's knocking Haku out.
I think he might be better off with a count out. Leave it there, Warrior.
Yeah,
do not
go for
exit
it.
the ring.
Oh,
all right, you can bring Bobby in, though. That
wants to beat up Bobby and tag Neidhart.
But what does that have? That stop the count there for a second.
Oh, 8.
Oh, I think if Warrior would not have tagged, he would have gotten the count out.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But now Neidhart gets to show off a little bit. Neidhart, who at Survivor Series never really had a good run.
No.
He was never. He would always lose very badly.
In
very dumb ways.
This is what happens when he's not with Brett. So
very true.
Wow,
well, the sad one for him was in 1990 when he was tag team champion and he got pinned by a clothesline.
Yeah. Again, this leads with Survivor Series. Wow, big 3 count. Haku is gone, eliminated by Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
And might I add, the Heenan family is being eliminated in the same order so far as they were at this pay-per-view.
Okay, see, I forgot. I thought it was Haku and Bobby. So it was supposed. So you know what? I bet you there were probably, with a little bit of, obviously a little bit of twist. I bet you the Brainbusters were probably supposed to be the last 2 then in the match.
Probably. I would have probably put it that way. Yeah. You see the Brainbusters taking out everybody, and then the Warrior taking out the Brainbusters.
Exactly.
Like the way the Warrior is taking out Heenan right here.
Yes. Heenan is not going to survive this.
You think Tully would have been last and not Arn?
I can see Tully being last.
I think Arn would have been last.
Actually, you know what? To be fair, I think 50-50. I think either one of them would have worked.
Yeah, either one of them would have worked, but I think I have a feeling it would have been Arn.
Okay.
That's my guess.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yep. But meanwhile,
the far corner.
This is a very. You're talking about an odd 2-on-2.
No, yes, this is again. Warrior's like, I don't know who you are, but I'm going to take you in.
Exactly. And Neidhart's like, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh,
look at this roll up by who's rolling up? Was that Heenan? Oh, that was Bobby.
It's Bobby.
I got confused there for a second.
Bobby's got some moves.
Look, I never realized this. This was never relevant in the actual matches that he did as he calmly walks over.
Well, because he had to sell himself as a manager.
He sure did.
That's why he never got to really show off in the ring. Except when he pinned Coco Beware at WrestleMania 4.
Yes,
he did pin Coco Beware
at what was that? That big, was it the big event or was it the other one where Heenan fought Warrior in that weasel suit match?
Oh yes,
it was one of those 2 outdoor events. I can't remember which one it was though.
Why do I feel like that's the WrestleFest event that I'm watching?
No, it was the big. It might be on that tape. Oh, that might be it. Maybe that's it.
It might be on WrestleFest '88.
The main event was either Hogan and Andre in the cage or Hogan and Orndorff.
That was
maybe not.
WrestleFest '88 was Hogan and Andre in the cage.
Then maybe Bobby wasn't in that. Maybe it was a different outdoor event then. Because I got to imagine Bobby got beat up that bad. No, because I think he was still in his wrestling gear when he was managing Andre. I have to go back and watch that one.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the middle of watching that one right now.
Oh, okay.
Because I had never seen it before, and that's why I started watching it and I was surprised. I was like, wait, Brett and Brad news. I was like, oh, they did do that.
Yeah. But that cage match between Hogan and Andre, I love that cage match.
Honestly, I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Meanwhile, we've got
Arn Anderson just got posted. Now, if Warrior's smart, there he goes. He just take a break, just chill out, 5 seconds.
Although when he got in the ring, he kind of shoved the referee, so that should have broken the count. Who's the ref yelling at?
Or get him disqualified.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I would totally take a disqualification or a small package.
A small package.
I'll take a small
package. I would say
package.
out of nowhere, but he was staring at him when he did it.
He was just standing there like, what are we doing? I forgot.
Small package. Big DDT.
Very nice DDT.
Very Arn Anderson DDT.
Yeah, nice.
If Anvil knows what's good for him.
Anvil's like, nope. The money's with the Warrior. I need him. And Arn's like, let me tag in Bobby. I don't know.
Give Bobby the roses. Why not?
Not a wise move here. Oh!
Whoa!
What was that?
Got him in the temple. Got him right behind the ear. That spinning kick. And he takes out the Warrior. Bobby Heenan has eliminated the Ultimate. And he's on a roll. He's not stopping. High knee.
Let me tell you something. Bobby Heenan in real life would have lived for a moment like that.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%.
And you know what? I'm kind of happy we got to see it.
Another burning hammer on the anvil.
Holy cow.
Is Bobby Heenan going to get the final?
No. So close.
Bobby Heenan, Arn Anderson, left on one side. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, left on the other.
Hey, and you know what? Neidhart's getting his moment. This is the longest he's ever lasted in the Survivor Series.
But he's not going to last forever.
Are we done?
We're going to have the 3 count here. And with that, we have wrestling history.
What a great ending.
And we've rewritten it total overall. Yes. 3-2. Holy
wow. 3-2. Amazing. 4-1. No, 4-1.
No. I meant 3-2 as far as rewritten matches over.
But thank you guys for joining us for Rewriting Wrestling History Survivor Series 1989. This was a great one and a nice ending here. Bobby and Arn getting their due.